moist in here this evening, Joe, isn't it?
I am. Yeah,
I'm actually feeling the.
I have made myself smell a bit better.
Feel the heat. I'm actually feeling the heat right now.
Yeah.
Have you?
I can.
Have you changed your t-shirt as well?
No.
Have you not?
It looks like it.
It's the same t-shirt. Just.
It looked like earlier when he was in here setting the table up, Rob. It looked like he just got out of the shower in the t-shirt.
It was raining outside. That's what it was, Joe, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was raining sweat.
Yeah, it was raining outside just underneath his nipples and armpits.
Yeah.
That's the only place it rained. I've gone back onto the juice tonight as well, because one, it's fucking super hot, but two, it's a slippery slope, Bron, when you're hanging around Joe lots of time, just into a monster in like fueled rage, basically. You just end up realising that you're constantly buzzing all the time. Like, why is this? It's because you go through 3 cans of Monster an hour when you're with Joe.
A day? Like, come on.
Yeah, but you're only normally awake for an hour.
Are any of them sugar-free?
No,
Yeah, I've had a sugar-free one today, and the 2 I've got now, I've got sugar in.
3 a day. Hey chat, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining us on this fine Thursday evening. If you are new here, please make sure you smash all those magical YouTube buttons for us. So hit that like button if you enjoy the content. Smash subscribe if you like what you see. And then you can hit that bell notification icon if you want to be notified every single time we go live or drop a new video. Welcome to yet another live game of Warhammer 40k. We are playing 2,000 points of World Eaters versus... Put your card down. Leagues of Votann. There we go. So this is something that I think people were excited to see. This is something actually that in the last edition was probably a non-starter. I just get shot off the board. So it'll be super interesting to see how this particular matchup plays out in 10th edition. Melee versus shooty. Guns versus grunt. Grunt, Joe. Not gunt like you read out earlier. Grunt is what it is, okay?
It did look like at a glance.
And yes, even after the chat that I did last night on the channel, we are doing Leviathan mission pack. We have intent to bring lots more narrative-based stuff to you guys in the future. I'm hoping actually that a lot of that will come hand in hand with a brand new studio.
Yeah, I found.
Which is very exciting.
You done?
No, it's my fucking channel.
Oh.
He's never finished.
I found the Amphibian Project Imperial Armour book, the narrative one.
Yeah.
And obviously we've got Daryl's Terrain, so I think when the Tyranids come out, we should just do all the stories from that.
But once we're in the studio as well, we can get more camera angles, more space, more terrain, more narrative terrain, more... Joe wants a snow mat and a sand mat, he wants all these things.
I mean, I've got a snow-based army and a desert-based army, and we only ever seem to have base tables for yours.
If you'd like to tell me we're going to keep all this extra stuff right now, Joe.
In your bum.
Don't worry, I've solved the problem. Studio coming, as well as solving the problem of a sweaty Joe. No more boob sweat for the Joe.
Just in time for winter.
We'll have air conditioning, okay? Like I said last night, if you didn't see last night's stream, like I said last night, the only reason why a new studio on the horizon is in fact even remotely close to possible is because of people like you that watch the show. So thank you so much to everybody who just watches, even if you just sit there with it on in the background, but a special, massive thank you to the people that do things like Super Chat, become members, upgrade memberships, gift memberships, all those kinds of things. You people are absolutely incredible. Subscriber numbers have actually shot up a little bit lately as well. We're over 25,000 subs now. Whoop, whoop. We're on that road to 50k and then 100k. So thank you so much for that support. It's incredible. We do have a target of 100 new members a night. And trust me when I say a lot of this is going into funding the studio. I've got to find 3 months' rent from somewhere as a deposit, Jane. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
Put Eddie on the streets.
And I am building us a little crowdfunder page so you guys can support it in other ways, hoping to offer obviously bespoke and unique things in return for certain pledge levels that you won't be able to get anywhere else ever again, just to support the building. Because I was like, oh, it's just about the funds and stuff. It's not. Obviously, we've got to build, we've got to put the set in there, buy a sofa, buy a fucking, God knows how many fridges for Joe's Monster. That light's not on.
If someone has a connection to Monster, can you put us in touch with like someone who does sponsorship?
I reached out to them before and they basically said, not a fucking chance. Because I had about 15,000 subs at the time.
Yeah, but we got 10,000 more now.
Anyway, thank you so much, you beautiful people. If you want to support the channel throughout the night, you can do things like become a member. It gets you access to Discord plus other benefits depending on your tier level. You can gift memberships, of course. A lot of you do that a lot. You people are incredible. Or you can super chat. You can ask us questions. You can give us suggestions. You can anything you want. Anything you want to ask us about. If you've got a question from last night's stream, you can put that in there. If you've got a question about armies, you can put that in there. It does help a little bit when you ask about armies we know about.
If you've got just lovely comments, just like Lehman Russ, thank you for the yellow gifted card. It's amazing. The super chats, they cannot be stopped. The message, but they can if I'm on the deck. So a message for the team, for all of you that do the amazing work on the channel. All of you should be proud of making the community an amazing place. It says amazing a lot. the place to be. And this does include Eddie, best YouTube channel team.
Best YouTube channel team I'll take.
Yeah. Even
It
with
doesn't.
Eddie.
We rip on Eddie a lot. It does include Eddie, of course. Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Demonus, you're a hero. Anyway, tonight is 2,000 points. It is Votann versus World Eaters. I don't have to do that, thankfully.
Sweat-tan.
Yeah. And it is 2,000 points of Leviathan mission. Before we get into that mission, however, we've got some incredible channel sponsors to talk about. So firstly, I want to say a big thank you, a big shout out to Siege Studios. I paid the 1,000 subs for us. I'm still waiting for an update on Black Templar Siege. If you could let me know what's going on with that, because people are now asking me, because some people donated towards it. That'd be really fucking helpful. But we will have some Templars coming soon. I'm actually really excited about Templars, by the way. They'll look beautiful. So thank you to Siege. They've helped us out.
The 1,000 Suns were in action earlier this week.
The 1,000 Suns were in action. They were using the Siege 1,000 Suns. They look stunning. They look beautiful and brave. Stunning and brave. Stunning and brave. So big shout out to Siege. They've supported us a lot, but they haven't supported us quite as much as, although Siege are incredible, Element Games, who are our main channel sponsors. So big shout out to Element. Element are absolutely incredible. Check them out. For both Siege or Element, you can !Siege or !Element in the chat, and it will give you a link to their websites. If you do use the Element one, it will drop a cookie in your browser, let them know you come from us. I like to be honest and tell you people, because it then means if you make a purchase using that link, or having used that link within the last 30 days, we will get a 5% kickback from any purchase you make. Cost you nothing extra, but we do get financially rewarded. I like to be honest about that one. If you click someone else's Element link, fucking don't. If you do click someone else's Element link, then it will replace my cookie with their cookie and you can support them.
Yeah.
So you can click ours, buy something, click someone else's, buy theirs, if you want to, but don't. Element are amazing. They offer typically 10 to 15% off GW's RRP or MSRP, whichever country you're from. So they are amazing people as well. And if you're in the UK, typically if you order before 3 p.m, you get next day service. If you're watching this on demand, both are linked in the video description below. And I also want to give a shout out today to James from March of War. I think he's also linked in the video description below because the World Eaters are based on bases from March of War. He's got his own website. Just Google March of War resin bases. There's tons of them out there. Super, super, super soft resin, so it's very easy to work with it. Cut bits off, add bits on, move bits around. Great bait. Joe loves them. He sticks them on everything now.
Literally everything.
I'm even doing my
Black Legion.
Vampires.
my vampires on the cobblestone basis. He's done.
He's put everything goes on March of War bases now from Joe. He loves them. So check out March of War. He's a hero. Follow him on Instagram. All that kind of good stuff. That's it for the normal preamble shit.
Let's get into it.
There's a mission.
The mission is...
Talking about preambling shit. Go on, Brom, read these.
Here we go. We're playing Vital Ground. We've got some Vital Ground to capture. This is a second, third, fourth, fifth battle round scoring. If you control your own home objective, you will score 2 points.
Nice.
If you control an objective marker in no man's land, you score 5 points. If you control the opponent's deployment zoned objective, 6 points. And the fifth battle round, obviously the player that goes second scores at the end.
Yeah.
There is a secret intel mission for the secondary objectives. You will pull an extra card. It will then allow you to discard one.
Did you just like the stream, Joe?
So it's one of the take 3,
yeah, drop one.
ditch 1.
Yeah.
And this is done on the hammer and anvil deployment map.
Yeah. Which is one of the ones we don't have to change for our particular setup, because currently we've got a wall in the way, Joe. Don't want to hit that too hard, actually.
That might come down.
Most people don't know this is floor tiles that I turned into a wall.
Yeah.
So behind this, it's hollow.
It's a floor.
Because I've got a nice big bit of wood there, and we just literally hammered it in like that, cut around all these things. No, people don't know this. From humble beginnings. If I take that off, there's a
Are we
fuse
going
box
to get one of
behind
these
it.
walls behind us?
No, we'll get something nicer.
There is a real wall.
I like this one. It's natural. We can hang.
When I saw this in B&Q, that's right, they're not a sponsor. I really like the colours of it, and then when I put it up and I put the camera up, I was very grey and washed out. Then I'm like, now I know why Titans use a nice red hue.
I like it. I feel like it's like one of those panels that should have those like 3 ducks in a line like flying.
Fun fact: the reason why it's cut out here as well is I kept banging my head.
That makes sense.
Anyway, that's our mission. Did you talk about secondary decks?
There is a secondary deck with many cards, and none of you will have gone fixed because fixed is not the way we play.
I mean,
You didn't do it against knights, you won't do it now. So we get to pull 3 cards from a deck. You've got to have 2 active, ditch. You get an extra CP at the end of your turn if you ditch one that you were not able to achieve, and you can score a number of points. 100
Some
points, but you
points.
can't actually max on 100, can you?
yeah, you can. Why can't you max 100?
Can't get 100 on secondaries only.
No, not secondary only. No,
Okay.
no.
There's some
Have you
stuff.
played this game, Rob?
Yeah, I pay attention occasionally.
Do you?
Yeah, and then there's some cards. So we'll do that. and there's some Gambit cards we never touch.
No one. I've never seen anyone use a Gambit card.
I had a look. I did it once, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
On my first game.
How did that go for you?
Really, really badly.
Yeah.
I actually, do you know what? Honestly, as we roll in from back round 3 to back round 4, I forget they exist.
Yeah.
I don't even look, even if I'm getting my pants pulled down. And when I am getting my pants pulled down, if I've ever looked at them, I'm like, just keep scoring primary as I am, because it's the best chance I've got.
You're not going to get any better.
Yeah. So, okay, cool.
They're just two. They are literally a Gambit.
So that is our mission for tonight, randomly determined by Mr. the Votann himself. It's fun because we always pull these cards after we set the table up as well, which is always quite interesting. However, we have 2 2,000-point armies, Mr. the Joe. Yes, we do. And they look, the first one, player one, me, looks a little bit like this. It's World Eaters. It's 2,000 points. It's actually not 2,000 points. It's 1,995 points. Fuck you, GW, and your new point system. I have 4 of the finest characters in my list, Joe. I have Angry the Ron.
Yeah.
I have a normal World Eaters Demon Prince on foot. I guess he's just hiding behind Angron in that photo, right? Nothing to do with the fact that I forgot to check the list before I took the photo. Anyway, we have him. We have Lord Invocatus. And then we have a World Eater's Master of Executions, and he has the enhancement called Battle Lust, which is a 15-point enhancement, which means he can use the Heroic Intervention Stratagem for free, even if it's already been used this phase for him and his unit.
Nice.
Now, he is joining 10 of the finest Cornate Berserkers, because he can do that. And that's one of my battle line units. My other battle line unit is 10 of the finest Jackals. The Berserkers are mounted in a dedicated transport. I have a Rhino for them. And then I have some other data sheets. I have 2 units of 6 Exalted 8-pound. And that's all I get for my money. Lord Invocatus has joined 1 unit of Exalted 8-pound. Another unit is running on its own. They are all infantry, apart from the Rhino and Angry Ron. So they will all benefit from the standard on-foot Demon Prince's 4+ invulnerable save 6-inch bubble, which is quite tasty. My army rules. If I charge, that's it. If I charge, I get +1 attack, +1 strength. Okay, that's my army rule.
Blood Angels.
Like Blood Angels, but angrier. And then I have my Blessings of the Blood God. At the start of each battle round, I will roll 8 of the finest d6, and depending on the results, I can pick from a number of abilities, like an extra Feel No Pain, or an Advance and Charge, or Exploding Sixes, that kind of thing. But I won't know until I've rolled it. I don't, this time round, I haven't taken the bullshit enhancement to allow me to re-roll it every time.
Why not?
Because I want it to be a bit different, Joe. I want to take the same thing every time, because it's dull. So I've taken a different enhancement. I'm not taking that nonsense to try and fish to bring Angron back, because if you do get 3 6s, you can bring Angron back on 4 wounds remaining, which is pretty dirty. Another thing to let you know is I have, in fact, put Angry the Ron in Blasphemous Reserves. So he's currently sat up there in the cloud somewhere, on his wings, beating around, fighting clouds.
He's like on a cloud, eating grapes.
Yeah,
Like a
sat back. He's like,
a cherub. Yeah.
He's like Sultan from the South Park movie.
Yeah.
Satan, sorry, not Sultan. Satan from the South Park movie. He's up there with Saddam Hussein, just chilling out.
Who's the robot from Futurama who's part chaise longue?
R2D2,
No.
C3PO.
No.
Chat.
Bender.
No, it's not Bender.
No,
There's a
other one.
robot.
Don't call
who's
him
like
that. His
bright
name's
gold.
Joe. He's got a name.
know who you mean.
You can't use those kind of slurs now, Brom.
Hedonistic bot. He's like, hello.
He just looked at you and said Bender. Oh, that's a bit harsh, isn't it?
Actually, I pointed as well.
Hedonistic bot is my favourite bot.
That is my 2,000 point list, not 2,000 point list of World Eaters. Chop, 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 chop. However, I'm facing off against what is now already become the infamous, the unstoppable Leagues of Votann.
Yeah, Votann. I even got my hair cut today. So
I got to do with it.
to match my dwarves. So leading my army is Othar the Destined, who is toilet now. But I built the model, so
Yeah, fuck it.
So why not? I've got a Carl.
Hi, Carl.
Hi, Carl. Who has got the Appraising Glare enhancement, which basically means I pick an objective, and all units on that objective count as having 1 grudge token more than usual. I've got the Einherjar Champion, and he has got the Wayfarer's Grace enhancement, which means if you kill him, which you probably will, on a 2+, he gets back up again.
That's naughty, isn't it?
But I've also given him a Wavefield crest, which means that his unit can deep strike.
Can Angron toss him,
Probably.
even though he's a dwarf?
Multiple times. And then I've got the Brocker Ironmaster. I've got 3 units of Hearthkin Warriors. all with the ion blasters and the dildo cannons and stuff. I've got 2 Sagittars. I've got 3 units of Brocker Thunderkin.
3 units, Joe. How is that possible?
I know, because chat bought me extra models.
They did say, has Joe painted and built our models?
Some of them.
I literally, I was painting until 2 o'clock this morning, and then I got up at 9, took the dog for a walk, got back in, and then painted until I left the house about 2.
Yep.
Was that from Tuesday though? Is that when you?
Yeah.
They weren't built on Tuesday.
They weren't built on Tuesday.
They turned up at his house on Tuesday, Brom.
Yeah. So I've got 2 units of 3 and 1 unit of 6. I've got 2 units of Hearthguard and 1 Hecaton land fortress. In my that's it. That's my army. Exactly 2,000 points. So,
Oh, you like that, yeah.
I think like at home I've got 6 Thunderkin which are part painted. I can get them done in time. I've got 2 boxes of Hearthguard to build and paint. I've got another land fortress to build and paint.
Did you notice how quickly
now that his army
Votann gets painted? Now it's his army.
Yeah.
It was only going on for about a month about berserks. I mean, all I wanted was 5 more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we were doing other stuff.
You were doing other stuff
For his army.
for your army.
No, I did World Eaters.
Well, I mean, you didn't have a choice there.
No,
It was like do him or else.
I did the Leviathan box.
Which was do it or else.
Yeah. Which was Nids for you.
So sometimes, chat, sometimes when Joe gets instruction from his boss, it's do it or else. And then he does what he's told. And on other occurrences, and that's typically like big releases, like World Eaters or Leviathan. On other occurrences, Joe's like, what shall I work on? And to be fair, to give him credit, I'm like, it's up to you, mate. Here's the 6 projects we've got on. Which one do you want to work on? It just so happens that when he picks one, he always picks the one that's his army. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then every now and again, what he'll do is he'll come in, right? I've just painted 5 berserkers. I'm like, that's not enough to keep me quiet, Joe. That's not enough. Like, I did these for you. Like, yes, you've also painted 2,000 points of fucking flesh terrors. Like, do you know I have got 5 more berserkers?
Yeah, but we needed a good Space Marine army, didn't we?
Wow, yeah. When we have one, let me know. Come on, the Black Templars. So what does your army rule do, Joe?
He's not my friend now. No talking.
My army rule is called a thing. Yes. I don't know what it's called.
Now,
Eye of the Ancestors, where at the start of the game, I pick a unit of yours, and I get to put 2 grudges on it.
That's a grudging.
That's a grudging. When a unit has 1 grudge on it, I get +1 to hit. If it's got 2 grudges on it, I get +1 to wound. And how do I get grudges on your units, I hear you ask?
How do I get grudges on my units?
It's the worst rule in the game. You have to kill my units.
I'm into it. I'm up for that.
Or
I can make that happen.
Or
you have to see them, or they have to be
if I've got the Mr. Eternity, or whatever his name is, which is his new name, Mr. Eternity.
Allfather Destined.
Allfather Destined, Mr. Eternity. Destiny's Child, that's his new name. Destiny's Child, if he can see a unit, or the other High Carl can see a unit, in the command phase, I can put a grudging on them. Or the enhancement I've got.
And you will notice, chat, that when Votann first came out, I asked the whole team, who wants to play Votann? Tumbleweed. No one was interested. So I was like, it's okay. Shut up, I'm talking. I was like, it's okay. I will shoulder that burden. I will play this new army. And then they were like, oh, they're a bit good, actually. So Brom wanted to play them for a bit, because that happens quite a lot. You'll notice he's currently playing Custodians and Knights. He's not touched his Ultramarines.
You said they were super easy. I might even win.
He even took on Harlequins in the last edition.
Yep.
That went well. So I shouldered that bird. And then Brom was like, I would like to play and I just handed them over, despite the fact I actually quite love the Little Dwarfs nowadays. And I hated them when they first came out. And then Joe built them. I was like, oh, actually, they're really nice.
Yep.
And then Joe's now come in and he's gone, I want to play them. I'm like, cool, you play them instead then. I'll just sit here watching my army walk across the table at me. Anyway, I'm a giving man, is what I'm saying, Joe.
You only like playing World Eaters and Eldar.
That's not true.
That is not true. He only likes Eldar.
What else do you enjoy playing then? Huh?
All of the things. I want to play all of the things.
Yeah, he does occasionally like to stretch legs and just prove he can do it.
I want to play all the things.
I let you run my guard sometimes.
My guard.
Your guard.
My guard.
Okay.
Yeah. You've got your own guard army. How's that coming along?
Yeah. Your guard, is it?
Yeah, my guard.
Okay. Yeah.
My guard, my Tyranids, my Chaos Space Marines.
Yes, okay.
My Raven Guard.
I mean, the Chaos Space Marines mostly, yes, I'll give them to you. They're mostly yours.
Okay, so I've got a ton
Everything on
of things
that
to get
tray is
through.
mainly
Can we
mine.
do a roll thing so I can get to the people?
I am using the red dice because World Eaters.
I'm using white dice because we haven't got any blue ones.
We have.
Yet.
Oh,
On
wait.
order.
What?
Maybe.
No, we haven't. Don't make promises. Would you like to roll first or
I said
second?
I wanted purple next. You get purple.
2!
Oh no!
5!
No.
Yes! Votann, turn 1. And the thing is with this mission is you want to be coming to me because you get more points.
I know. I get to do a scout move quickly.
And we both get a commandage pointage. I also get scout moves, Joe. I mean, your scout moves aren't going to impact my scout moves, so I'm just going to do them
No.
anyway. What's the range of these Chumbawambas?
5 inches.
No, the guns, you clown.
18.
So you've
What's the
got
big gun?
So basically, if you don't leave
you've got a 23-inch threat range.
yeah, so if you don't leave your deployment zone, I can't shoot you.
So if I don't scout move my units like I can scout moves, then you can't hit me at all in the first turn. What's the range of the big Chumbawamba over here?
36, 48.
What about these things over here?
36, I think.
They can reach out and touch it.
Can they see?
The top of their turret can, and it's not a 4-inch thingamajigger. You're
Okay.
It is
You can see.
highlight. Oh, it's 24.
But you have moved, and you can move. Some
I get to move again now, don't
Yeah.
I?
Yeah, but you're going to have to come down here. You're going to struggle to get in range because you're going to get throttled by the terrain.
Yeah, but they got a 12-inch move, haven't they?
Yeah, he's got some. He has got
They're
some move. It'll be the other side of
rapid.
that objective.
I think I don't care. I think I'm just going to stay where I am.
Okay.
Okay, so it's time for the blessing of the Bludengod. That's German for blood god.
The
And
Fluben
go to
Nubans.
Portal
Fluben
Pass.
Nubans.
So let's do some blessings.
Feed the pony. Ooh, no.
That's a 5. 5 threes.
Ooh, Joe. Now I know I shouldn't look at cards because I'm not allowed to look at cards.
Yeah,
When I
because
play my
chat
own.
gets upset. Or like one guy on chat gets upset. But
Hey, it's that one guy.
Hey.
Okay, Mr. the Joe. I'm going to go for extra feel no pain and extra 2 inches to move. Feel no pain plus 2 inches to move. Stand by, go.
okay. So my first card
Yarp.
is engaging on fronts.
Yarp.
My next card is deploy teleport homer.
And
My third card is secure no man's land. I discard one of these, don't I?
You discard one
Those
of
are
those.
all the good cards, apart from that one.
Yeah, so that's
So either these are all the
Easy
good cards.
choice.
You mean 2 of them are good cards?
perfect. Thank
So-
you, Jojo. So while you're
Chat
doing
came up with
some,
a really cool idea for a game, by the way, very, very quickly. Where we do the same thing with secondaries, but we don't actually tell each other on the stream. We just try and secretly achieve them.
There was
be cool.
there was
That
that,
would be
Dark
really
Angels.
cool.
That
Yeah,
Dark
yeah,
Angels
yeah.
ability,
But I
wasn't
like the idea of I'm just going to secretly draw my cards, talk my stuff chat, and try and do it.
one show chat.
Well, that's what we might do. Is we might have like a little like chat camera
Yeah.
for the cards, and then we don't tell each other, and we just try and score them. That'd be cool. Anyway,
Okay.
sorry, Brum, go for it.
That's all right. So before the stream happened, Fraser upgraded to Jarl.
What y'all talking about?
What y'all talking about?
Make sure you get yourself-
Jarl only giveaway.
Yeah, make sure you get yourselves in the Jarl only giveaway. It finishes tomorrow night, people. If you're a Jarl or above, you can enter the giveaway for free.
Come on, get in there. Thank you, Nordos, for the gifted one. Alex Randall, thank you for the gifted one. I'm keeping going. They have gone big time. Well, semi-big time. We are a whole percentage.
You're now holding yourself up.
I know. Joe's taking his time. So Trant.
don't roll.
Trot?
3 and a 4.
187. Thank you for the 10 gifted. I really will learn to say your name properly.
Trout, Mr. the Tyler.
No.
Yep,
Is he changed his name?
yep.
Oh, Tyler. I could say your name before, Mr. Trout.
Trout 187.
Thank you. Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you, Lewis M, for the gifted membership. You legend. Thank you, Sven, the Mr. Holio, for the 5 gifted. We are at 18% towards the target.
Hang on, that's...
Can you work out how many they've given?
Divided by 100 times by 100. 18 members?
18!
Oh my
members.
God!
We are on the way. There needs to get to 100.
Maths, yo.
Let's get going. Yo! Thank you, Dante, for the yellow super chat. It's Angry Ron versus Jotan. The only winner is Corn Bombardment.
Bombardment.
Yes, we need that.
God, they've only got little leggies.
A mini little celebration for Matthew Sadler Keane for his first ever super chat. You absolute legend. Says, you guys are my kind of people. New to the hobby, and so glad I found a UK channel I can vibe with. May the dice be with you.
New to the hobby.
Yep.
What an absolute legend.
Absolutely.
I hope you're enjoying it. 10th isn't the worst. I mean, balance-wise, it's not a great time to come into the hobby, but in terms of core rules, I don't think it's a bad time at all. I think at the moment it's just a lot of fun. It's all up in the air. what we have done on the channel here, and this is actually as a direct result of 10th edition, so actually, chat, we should all thank 10th for this, is we've gone, fuck trying to be super optimal and super competitive, let's just have fun and actually play proper Garage Hammer. And I actually really want to carry this theme over into the new studio as well, not lose that kind of vibe, but I don't think we will because of the people that we've got, because I think we'll just play that kind of 40k anyway. But now, because of that, it's a great time to get involved with the channel, because we're here, hanging out, having fun, enjoying ourselves, dicking around, taking the piss out of each other, probably being incredibly sexist. That's just what Joe's all
Being
about.
incredibly sexy.
Yes, that's what I said. That's what I said.
Everyone there gets +1 to their grudging. It's a grudging.
It's a grudging.
We even bully each other.
Can you see it? Do you have to see it?
Well,
Not for that enhancement, I don't think.
I've lost my screen.
You've lost your screen?
Yeah.
That's not a good thing,
It's
is it?
back.
Oh, it's just a cable
Hey, guys.
then. Dodgy cable.
Woo! I didn't even touch anything. That was a bit scary. We've even been bullying each
His
other.
hands went up and everything. Ah!
Yeah. Chris said something about an army and said, "Well, it's not the most optimal." And I went, "Stop being optimal, ass. You've got to get back in the game and play properly." It's Garage Hammer.
Play exactly properly. The way that 40k was intended
Yes.
originally when it was made back in 1980 something.
Thank you, Grain Train GT, for the super chat. So the kids can eat. It wasn't enough to feed Joe, but it's enough for the kids.
It's never enough to feed Joe.
And
I only asked for 3 cakes today.
and
It's hard maintaining that portly figure.
and finishing off.
Dwarven figure.
Finishing off.
Powerful.
Have you ever
Before
listened
we get into your turn, mate, Cass has come in with a little super chat. Thank you very much, Cass. That giveaway is mine, y'alls.
No.
Have you ever listened to Dwarven Metal?
Never wins.
No, I've heard it on TikTok.
Of course you have. Of course you have. How much was she bouncing when that song was on?
It's just a bunch of dudes.
Thanks so much anyway for all of the incredible super chats and all of the incredible gifted memberships, etc. One thing I will obviously make sure I remind you of, 10% of our super chat profit will go to charity at the end of the year. ! M4H, Models for Heroes, is our charity of choice. They do lots of incredible work for armed forces, ex-armed forces, emergency services personnel. So when you are super chatting, that you are also helping a good cause at the very same time. We've done that all year. In fact, I've done that basically since I've been full-time.
You have done it a long time.
Yeah, so massive thank you to all you beautiful people. You're right over there.
Yeah, I'm checking your FAQ. There was a comment in chat about how often you can do your favourite thingy.
Yeah, it doesn't. I haven't got the ability on anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I know. So I'm checking for later.
That's how I remove the complexity. Don't take it wrong.
You're not going at all tonight.
Did you know? Yeah, I haven't got the enhancement
no.
on, so you don't need to check. Did you notice as well that Brom used to work in IT support? Did you know, Jay?
Oh, really?
Did you see what he did when the screen went blank? He put his hands up and then he went. It's IT support, that innit?
I checked everything.
That degree
Now I
was
touched it.
totally worth it.
I was like, where's it gone on? No, you just got to figure out what the problem is first.
By banging it, right?
Well, yeah. I didn't bang this.
It's the same as the last time you used it, Joe, and the time before that.
I was just making sure that was turned on.
They haven't changed, Joe.
I'm just checking a rule on it because it's got
Herpes.
the blistering advanced special rule, which means units can disembark from this transport after
charge.
it has advanced.
Yeah.
Units that do so count as having made a normal move and cannot declare a charge in the same turn.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
But do you have to advance to be able to disembark?
No, because you can disembark any vehicle after you move.
Yeah.
In 10th edition,
Well, I thought that was just assault ramps.
no. In 10th edition, you can disembark from any vehicle after it's moved,
right then.
but if the vehicle has moved, the unit that disembarks can't move, right?
Yeah.
If you advance the vehicle, you can't disembark unless it has a special rule like that one. And if you do a disembark from a vehicle, you can't make any movement of any sort unless it has the assault ramp rule, in which case you can then charge a la the Land Raider.
All right, cool.
Does that make sense?
That does.
Good.
Because what that means now is that they can disembark and I can get engaged in all fronts.
Is that the end of your movement phase?
Tis.
Good.
I'm going to shoot you now.
Are you?
Blah.
Ow.
So the back Sagittar is going to shoot these Chumbawambas.
Is he now?
I hit you on freeze.
You
now.
in range now?
Yeah, because 36 inches.
24, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, Jojo.
The back one.
Back one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the front of my base.
Yeah. Is it?
Did you have the movement, yeah?
Yeah.
Good, okay, we're good.
Got 12 inches, mate.
Isn't she lucky?
Yeah. Hitting on freeze.
That's a 3 for the rest of us.
Hit and miss. I wound you at strength 12 on 2s.
You do.
That's a wound.
AP.
-3.
I have a 4-up invulnerable save from Mr. the Demon Prince. It's an infantry unit. 4 up. Way. Ooh.
D6 damage. 3.
That will kill him if I don't make any of my 5+ Feel No Pains. I didn't make any of my 5+ Feel No Pains.
Good.
One is a dead one.
And then I've got a twin bolt cannon, which hits on
want to
3.
die. We'll just kill this guy.
They all hit.
Kill this guy.
And then it's strength 6. So you typed this 6, aren't you?
All right, to 6, yes.
So just the 1 wound, actually.
Did you remember that you get +1 a wound because I'm within 6 of the objective? So it's 3s.
Well, I don't. I get +1 to hit because you only got 1 token.
Oh, it's just the 1, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Just the 1 wound,
Just
isn't
the
it?
1. -1.
Oh, I fell.
2 damage.
I make 1, save 1. Take a damage.
Yes.
You've hurt me. You've tickled me.
I've got twin linked. I get to reroll those failed wounds.
You've tickled me in my dark spaces.
1 more goes through.
Whoop. Oh my God!
2 damage.
What's going on, Joe? Oh my God, Joe! Another one dies.
And then the other guy's going to shoot the same unit. So
Is
2
he now?
lasers, laser. That's sustained hits D3
Ooh, it's tasty.
for 3.
Oh, it's tasty. Surely I'll make some 4-up invulnerable saves this time round.
3s,
So 3 of them actually.
and then 2s. Oh no, those because I've already hit. So I've rolled to hit again for some reason.
Okay.
So they would have wounded.
So 3, it's the same as D3 already hit. I rolled the 2 to hits, had already hit. So it's 5 wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense. I was wondering, I was picking the dice up, like, what's he doing? Okay, I'm going to go with it. He knows better than me. 4s. Good. I actually passed 3.
Okay, so 2 go through. So the first one is 4 damage.
4 for up invulnerable saves, for no pains.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, for no pains. If I can make 2, I'd be very happy. That's just the 1 actually, 1 dice.
And then the next one is 3. Surely,
Just the 1.
statistically.
Just the 1. No, Joe! Another one dies! Bada-bump, bump, bump.
And then my bolt guns. Sustained hits.
I've burst in your chat, you need to get these gifted memberships in fast at this rate.
4s.
Joe Tan broken, hashtag.
3. -1. You can do it, I believe.
This is when they announce in the next upcoming balanced data set they're going to nerf Votann because Joe.
Because Joe.
Pass 2, fail 1.
No, in Joe's,
Take 1
Joe's
wound.
like, that is the way, but in where they are in the meta,
I'll give them-
they're going to get better.
So give them all 12-inch range guns. What would make me sad is if the Jotan become good again, and all those people who got Votann when they were broken and tattooed them, and then stopped playing them because they were bad, just
Brom.
jumped back on the bandwagon.
Yeah, Brom.
I would actually jump back on the bandwagon, but I don't have a tattoo.
Yet.
Yeah.
Not Votann.
I'm done now.
Don't know, Joe. I mean, you've only killed like fucking 200 points of loyalty straight away.
From 2, they're not bad actually.
They're
You
good,
roll
the
like
Sagittars. They're good, the Sagittars, honestly. They're really good. Cool. Did you do anything?
Yes, I got an engage on all fronts for 3
3?
and secure no man's
How
land.
far into the deployment zone do you need to be?
Some.
Into the
3
zone?
inches away from any table quarter.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's 3, not
Yeah,
6 anymore.
They're good.
Yeah.
I just wanted to double check, mate. So you get a small engage for 3.
A small engage for 3 and a secure no man's land for 5.
Nice.
It's a
Mostly
spicy
good
meatball,
I
Joe.
think currently 5 berserks are the same points as 10 Herfkin. But if I get
Hey?
yeah,
That seems a bit
135 points.
seems a bit steep, doesn't it?
Just a minute.
270 for 10 berserks.
Yeah.
And they've got t-shirts. Cleanse!
Kill
That's
some stuff.
actions.
Always be cleaning.
Engage. Attempting target. So I'm going to get rid of cleanse immediately because it means, even though I don't know what your attempting target is, I'm getting rid of cleanse because I have to do actions. I'm not doing actions. I'm world eaters. That sucks. Gone. Be gone, action. Be gone. Engage on the front attempting target. Joe, you need to tempt me with your womanly
That one.
figure.
Right in the middle.
The one in Das Middle?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you sure?
Right in front of them.
Okay.
I don't want you to come over here and kill me. That'd be silly.
Okay. And I'm going to go into my movement phase. I have no command phase stuff to do. So, talk amongst yourselves.
What's chat saying? Giving a weird.
That means you talk, Brom.
That means they're saying nothing.
Oh.
They're saying,
Have we got a poll on?
I haven't got a poll. I was actually thinking of a poll earlier today.
I'm not doing polls anymore. I mean, you can. I'm not doing it anymore.
Why?
Because the last time I did a poll, I got abused.
What, for the Batman one?
Yep.
Well, you did.
I went for Adam West.
Because you made the right choice. I got abused. Not doing
How
a
is
poll.
that bad? Like, that's really funny because we did the same on the steak as well. It's just, it's almost like I've known you for a long time.
What is
Yeah.
the best?
I was going to go with the best fish at the fish and chip shop.
It's cod, isn't it?
Well, everyone's going to go cod, but
Yeah. Or what is the best kids party food? So you know when you get like,
but what are the options?
Oh, I need to battle shock them, don't I?
yeah.
They'd probably fail.
Yeah, nothing's past them.
1 CP pass.
Oh, we both get a CP.
I'm down to one. I'm down to one now.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
done
Like so, you go party rings, obviously.
What for? What's this for?
Best kids
Joe's
party
own
food.
poll.
Kids party food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not doing that.
Yeah. You go.
Oh, okay, we're
You
doing
go.
that.
You
Apparently
go
it's the
party
thing.
rings. You go cheese and pineapple on a stick. I would say tiny pizza, but tiny pizza will just win, wouldn't it?
I don't know if tiny pizza is actually kids
Right,
party
come on
food strictly.
Jelly.
So what is
No,
that?
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not jelly at all.
Oh. What else you get kids party food?
So you got cheese and pineapple on a stick.
Yeah.
Party rings.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Jelly
I'm done, Joe. I'm done.
and birthday cake,
The birthday cake.
which brackets Colin. Because it has to be a
Colin?
cat. Colin the caterpillar.
Oh, Colin the caterpillar.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a shit poll. I don't think we should do this poll.
All right. And what's the best birthday cake?
No.
Colin.
No.
Is this just any poll that you can get Colin into?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
What's the best name for a cake?
There we go. It's live.
What did you go for? What did you go for?
Oh, Colin.
Oh my god.
The
You let me
thank
down, you did wrong.
The Trout Man 187 for the super chat. Votann needs to listen to the wind, the wind rose diggity diggity hole, and mine.
Yes, you do. He's right.
What?
Is he?
What the hell are you chatting about?
Oh, I literally have no idea what he's on about. But they've been singing it in chat.
It's the
Yo diggity.
dwarf metal.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's not yo diggity.
Is
then.
it sang by actual?
Dress like dwarves. No, they're like
Yeah.
you. They're normal height.
Oh.
Disembark 3. Move 8.
Berserkers move 8.
Well, yeah, because I gave him a plus to the move, didn't I?
Oh yeah. Well, that's crack-a-lacking, isn't it?
8-inch charge.
Yeah.
I mean, Corn wants it.
Yeah.
8-inch charge.
Eight is giving it. So at our 18%, we are 82% away from
18%. No, don't talk to him. Fucking just ignore chat now.
82% away from the target.
82. Only 12 members.
18 members, Joe. Man, fucking hell. Did you go to school or were you just brought up as a farmhand?
I went
Is
to
that how many
fucking
toes count?
I went to school on Exmoor. Like,
Do they have schools on Exmoor?
How many toes does sheep have? Because you
As many as he can fit in his mouth.
they don't have toes. They've got those weird little trotters, haven't they? That's like a pig.
metal. Okay. Yeah, we've definitely got to get on a bit of that.
Dwarf metal's amazing, by the way. Love it.
I have no doubt.
As a metal fan, it's incredible.
I don't
Cool.
listen to that much music anymore.
Chat have got in the health and safety of the cheese and pineapple and the stick.
Really? We should have done like favourite food from your mum's
What?
like parties.
This is changed.
You know, when you go
okay.
to a party
Oh,
that
my
your
life.
mum used to run, it'd be like, it'd have like pickled onions on sticks.
So-
Something
anything-
just changed.
Is there anything in the rules that says I can't do that with my rhino?
Yes.
What?
No.
I don't know.
No.
But I feel like that's wrong. Like
is
all
not.
parts of the base must be touching the floor.
Oh, it
doesn't say
it
that.
hasn't got a base.
So Liam's doing quite well at obscuring the terrain. Bring your own.
Well, if you can show me where it says I can't do that, then I won't do it.
Just because you can't doesn't mean you can.
Well, yeah.
The thank you.
A maybe isn't enough.
Holy fuck. Okay, so thank you, Troutman187. For the 5 gifted, our percentages have changed. And Rum O'Clock, thank you for the gifted 1. You absolute legend.
Does that
Joe.
mean that we're on 24%?
Whoa!
What?
Look at that.
I can count.
You can count, add
Sometimes.
6.
But he's stuck now. Now he's used all his fingers and toes and got to 24. He's buggered after this. He'll have to get his knob out. Right.
Thank you very much, Ginger of the Steve variety, for the orange gifted. No, not gifted. Super chat. You're absolute legend. Joe, get the kids to eat his pie ring. Joe gets the kids to eat his pie ring until jelly and ice cream is available. And then he makes them all swallow all of that. This is why I was giggling while trying to read. He's quite funny. If they're still hungry, they can munch on as much of Colin as they can and manage to fit in. It's really bad.
The thing, you're all laughing now, but
My missus made
Colin's
a
also
hedgehog from a Colin. So she's taken a Colin
Yeah.
and then added chocolate to him to make
Colin-
I put it as Colin.
But but his but she'd like given him like get those like sweet teeth, those sweet like teeth,
Colin's also the name that he's given to his penis, right?
and that hedgehog had seen things.
So when he's saying get the kids to eat on Colin, be careful, all right?
Thank you, Tim Chaser, for the 20 gifted. You're absolute legend.
There's a reason
We are
why-
pushing up to that membership of 44.
Tim, you're a hero. There's a reason why Joe's got his own drop short at schools.
Drop what like in
Yeah,
American football?
when
Like
it's-
a kick 'em.
A drop short like this is where normal parents will drop kids off. This is where Joe has to because
Oh, not a
Yeah,
drop
further
shot.
it's got to be 100
Short.
yards away.
Drop short.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, shooting fate. I have some gun, Joe. My Mr. the Demon Prince has an infernal cannon. It's
He
your other
does.
name for your penis. And he's going to shoot at the Thunderkin there.
Past this, obviously.
Look at that line I can draw straight through there. Yeah, good, we're good. All right. I'm going to hit you now on 2s.
Nice.
I've hit you 2 of the times. And I'm strength 5.
I am toughness 6. 6.
1 has wounded you, sir.
Yeah.
It is minus of the 1. And 2 damage.
Oh. One's got a wound left.
That's my shooting them. Fun, isn't it?
That's good. You got pistols?
I don't care about pistols, Jay. No one cares about pistols.
Pistol.
It's the charge phase, Jay.
Yeah.
It's time to charge you now. I'm going to charge you now. This unit here, what was my other? I forgot what my. I don't fucking care about secondaries. This unit here is going to charge these little Hearthkins. This little Hearthguard, the little Hearthkins.
Yeah.
Hearthkins, Hearthguard.
You need it for
Kin.
engage. That's what you want to get.
That's
there.
probably enough because Mr. the Horseman. Yeah, that's enough. We're going to be in. So they've got a 6-inch charge. We'll move them in a minute. Okay. Now for the big one. Mr. the Berserkers are going to charge Mr. the Sagittar over there.
I'm tempted to do Overwatch.
Well, you can't until you know if I've charged or not.
Yarp.
Oh, yeah.
It's an 8-inch charge.
Use.
I have a CP ready
Con
to
wants
go.
it.
Con wants it. Whoop! He nearly wanted it! We're going to put that one away. We're going to keep the 5. I like
Yeah.
the 5.
Yeah.
We're going to spend my CP, my 1 CP that I have, Brom.
Yarp.
Yeah.
We're going to reroll the charge. It's big. It's
Yeah.
huge. It's massive.
Massive.
That's what she said. Oh! No, it got worse.
Okay.
So I just this one charge to make
I'm
them.
about to lose a unit of Hearthkin.
Who cares?
I do.
Do you though? Really?
No, they're a bit shit now, Hearthkin. I don't see
they?
the point of them in this army.
You don't have to take them, Joe.
I don't have enough other models painted to get to 2,000 points. I do actually.
Warhammer World Problems.
I mean,
Isn't it?
I've bought him enough shit, to be honest with you. He's in there. He's going to be inside there. Right, and they're going to be here and here. And I'll move the rest of them in a minute. By the time they pile in, because I can't get him to sit down, he can pile in around this way and get in here, like this.
I decided the top down would be a really good view. All the tactical movement is out of sight. So while Liam's just doing that, thank you. Here's Horace, there's Horace, everywhere's Horace for the super chat. I'm not sure that I trust you lot with juice and expensive things like a new studio. So here's some money towards some cup holders.
That's why it's in a fancy little bottle, you see.
Yeah.
Little bottle, okay. I'm going to start off with Mr. the Potato because I like him. He never gets to go. He never gets to go.
You got enough out yet? You're basically upside down.
I've got another one of those in the fridge.
So I have 7 attack space, Joe.
Yeah.
And I get +1 because I charged. I'm
Nice.
a well eater.
I don't have a stratagem to protect me at the moment.
I hit you on 2s.
Good.
Oh, I missed you just the once, actually. I didn't put sustained hits. And I am strength 7.
Toughness 5.
Because I charged. So I wound you on 3s. I've wounded you that many times. So it's AP -2. So I think you're on a 6-up save.
I am. How many of them are that?
6, sir.
6s.
And 2 damage each.
Oh.
What's your feel no pain? 6 up?
Yeah. 1's dead. 2's dead. 3's dead. 4's dead. 5's dead.
Yeah, they even rolled it.
See, no, oh, there's a 6, but they've only got 1 wound each.
But it's okay, because I have my Juggernaut's horns with his extra attacks. 4 of them hitting you on 3s this time, and I miss you just the once, actually. This is also strike 7, so it wins you on 3s, but it's Lance. So I get plus on a win because I charged. 2s. So it wins you 3 times. This one's -1.
5s. Oh!
And 2 damage.
Oh! No horn for you.
So I might not do this now with my exalted 8 bounds.
I'm just going to pick him up.
I was about to explain how many attacks I had and how fucked you were. It's probably wise that you just pick them up.
I don't do wise.
A wise man once said, we'll pile in towards this objective, pulling a couple of them back out the
And
way.
you, sir, have earned yourself
A grudging.
a grudging.
Doesn't matter, you gave me 2 at the start anyway, didn't you?
There was no way for you to get over the 3 inches the other side.
So
of the
you gave me 2,
objective or
wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Start of the game, so I can't get a grudge token for them.
Oh.
There's no way whatsoever, mate.
There was no way to get engaged. That was your other card.
I would need to get over 3 inches.
Yeah, so you're not
I
gonna
can't
do
do that
that.
because that would mean me moving away from the objective.
Agreed.
I can't do that for my piling.
Yep.
So I'm not going to get engaged because I'm only in 2 quarters. Who gives a fuck? Yep. What I do get is tempting target for 5.
Sweet.
Because I had a big old 5-inch run in there.
A big old
5-inch run plus 2 inches for my movement because of my blessings is 7 inches plus a 9-inch move means they had a 16-inch move as they went across the table. That's the noise they make as well. If you didn't know.
A Dr. Hibbert.
Yeah. That is the end of the Workeater's turn. However, that means it's the start back round 2.
Boom.
Which also means,
That means
again,
it's going CP.
I got to 1 CP. And I blessings of the Bludengorden.
Yeah, the Fluben Nubens.
That one doesn't count.
Oh, I can advance and charge here. But I don't think anything's going to be left after this turn. You know what to say, chat? Quick game's a good game. So we're going to go for additional Feel No Pain and exploding 6s in melee.
Explodes!
Yeah, that's what we're going to go for. Okay?
Okay. I'm on
Crack.
2 objectives. I don't know what that means.
He's on his home objective.
Yeah, that's where we
And he's on 1 objective in No Man's Land.
So you get 7
Yeah, why not?
for the 7.
But you only get 5. Like when you hold 1 or more in No Man's Land, you just get 5. You don't get like 10.
Oh, yeah, agreed.
Overwhelming Force. Assassination. Extend battle lines. Now, these are good secondaries to have. I'm sad I have to get rid of one. Because it means I have to put an absolute trash thing.
Dems, did you ditch and engage? While Joe's just thinking about that. For your CP extra.
No. Oh, actually, that's a point. Yeah, let's ditch engage.
Yeah, so you are actually on 2 CP.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Because you're probably not going to be in your home for that much longer. Although you do need to leave. Yeah, I suppose.
So I've already got extend battle lines.
Yeah, you got that for free. Assassinate, you'd have to kill Mr. the Horse, Mr. the Demon Prince, or Mr. the Master of Executions.
So I'm going to keep Overwhelming Force.
Kill units off of an objective?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jackal's or the horny guy.
Or these unit of 2 men here.
Sweet.
Where?
Sweet.
Then where?
There. Under the stair. So a unit that I can see is going to gain a grudging.
That's a grudging.
And then a unit on an objective is going to count as having 1 more. So this unit here, I'm just going to put this one here just so I remember.
They're on 1 now, yeah?
They're on 1. Cool.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move some stuff and junk.
Yeah, off you go into the movement phase, which means Brom can read out the probably 14 super chats and 3 sets of gifted memberships that we got.
That was close.
And a pig.
What we've got instead is none. So apparently there's a little bit of a buffer at 44%. So we're going to go over that 44% into the 50s, and then we'll be good. I have asked chat about whether something's going to happen in this game. I don't want to remind you or mention it because it might affect the game. But I will tell you once it comes up. Because they want me to remind you, and I don't want to.
Oh, about what?
I'm not telling you.
Oh. I just go into the live chat on my phone.
Yeah, but you'll also know it, so there's literally no point.
Know
It's
what?
fine. So anyway, chat.
What do I need to know?
No, it's about the game. Don't worry about it. I know that's really hard for you actually. It's like that phrase is like the anti-you. But Joe, you've got a bit of a shuffle on.
Mm-hmm.
What's next on the Votann? What would you swap out?
So I've got 6 more. 6 more Thunderkin coming.
Yeah, getting rid of troops.
Yeah, all the troops are going.
Yarp.
All the troops are going because they're a bit poopy. I'm going to keep... I've got another... So my list, basically...
You need another big thunder.
Yeah. My future list is 2 Carls.
Hi, Carl.
I'm here champion.
Yep.
3 units of 6 Thunderkin.
You know you can move and talk.
No. I can't. I don't know. What are numbers nowadays?
What is even his life? Beep, beep, beep,
While you're
beep,
just
beep.
shuffling.
I just had someone message me on WhatsApp who
Thanks.
said,
Yeah.
do you know who this person is? They've friendly requested me and you're a mutual friend on Facebook. I have no fucking idea. So what do you mean you've got no idea? I was like, I'll just say yes to everyone. I have no fucking clue what they are. He's like, oh, that's a bit weird. It's like, it's not like I put naked pictures on Facebook, is it? It doesn't really matter.
Thank you, Ben Bidis, for
Big Bad Ben.
the 1 gifted.
Big Bad Ben.
Is that Big Bad Ben?
What were they trying to remind me anyway?
Not done here.
Oh. I feel that's a bit rude.
It's a thing. I think I tell you way too much anyway.
Why are you wearing your wife's hoodie as well?
It's my hoodie.
Well, that colour.
Yeah.
Oh.
To be fair, you are slightly right with that colour because I didn't realise it wasn't quite orange.
Salmon pink, chat. It's what it is, isn't it?
Salmon pink.
I mean,
it's,
it is.
Oh yeah, it's
What
fairly good.
colour would you choose to describe that as,
It
Joe?
looks a little
Honestly,
bit fishy, but
It's
that's salmon pink, isn't it?
salmon pink.
Yeah.
A
Is
moose kind of colour.
Yeah, it's a salmon pink.
Yeah.
That is.
a salmon pink moose.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. All right, that's ridiculous. Right. Come on then, chat. While he's moving around. What
That's
is
not
it?
helping you. That camera's not helping you, bro.
Get the light. The light.
Why are you flashing your tits at him?
I don't know. I'm trying to get it on camera. It's fine.
Salmon pink.
How are you not sweating?
Bro!
How are you not sweating your bollocks off?
I'm not actually. Over here's a little light.
I told you, over there's not under the filming lights.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
She doesn't have any glands.
No, no.
What?
Or personality. Anyway,
That's just not.
come on, Joe. Have you finished your movement phase?
Yarp.
Stop.
Hammer time.
Bell game.
1 CP. I'm going to rapid ingress.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo!
Straight in your back passage. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just have to work out where I'm going to go. This is why, chat, you keep Angron in reserve.
This is what chat were trying to work out whether you do, and told me to remind you. And I went, no, he'll know. Because he has a plan, he always has a plan.
I always have a plan.
It's almost like you did this every game you've played with him as well. So there's really
I
no
know,
point.
but I just.
It's almost like this is my job.
But it's not like a tournament, is it? I just like shuffling models
I
around.
want a new poll.
Oh yeah.
What colour's Brom's top?
Yeah.
What is the options? Salmon pink, salmon pink, salmon pink,
there's
salmon
quite a
moose.
few. There's salmon pink, crab stick pink.
Oh, I love crab sticks.
I like a
I
good crab
like
stick.
crab
Do you like
sticks,
fish sticks?
Brom lobster.
What
They're
are
quite
you?
small, though.
What are you? A gay fish? You like fish sticks? I love that show.
Oh.
I love that show so much.
Just Steve, you're an ass. He says, I'd wear that. Your wife won't lend it to me though, Brom.
I'm going to shoot some guns now.
I don't think it'd fit you, Steve.
You gonna shoot some
You're too
guns?
big.
These guys are going to shoot all their guns at these guys.
All right. Oh, they know.
66 blast. So 10.
In the next episode of Joe finds a broken unit and spams it, we have Thunderkin.
Thunder.
No.
Now he's trying to do maths in his head. There's 7 models in the unit, Joe, so you get +1 to all of those.
22.
Is that with the +1?
No.
How did you? Well, hang on. How does that maths work?
22 plus 6.
How is that
You
equal
got one
22?
less, mate.
10,
Yeah,
Not 10.
20.
that's
Not
9.
10.
What do you mean that's 9?
That's 9.
5
plus 4.
plus 3 is 8, plus 1 is 9, Joe.
Take the 1 out and put the 2 in. There we go, 10.
21. It's because you're all talking. 10,
Oh, that's amazing.
15,
Oh, I love you, Joe.
20.
This is what I've got to work with. This is what you got to
One.
watch him. When he goes to things like Warhammer Fest GTs with Flesh Terrors and he wins most of his games, this is how. I've got 7 attacks and I've hit you 24 times.
You've done that, though. He has.
Go on, hit me, bitch.
3s.
They only hit on 4s normally.
Yeah, but you got 2 grudges on you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They only hit on 4s normally. Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're not great.
I thought they hit on 3s normally.
No, it's good.
I thought the Thunder can hit on 3s at least because they're literally just mobile gun platforms.
Well,
But, you know.
No, because that would be sensible.
to be hitting on 3s, they're basically Space Marines. What's the point in the new model range?
Yeah, but
It's basically Space Marines.
weaker, slower, potatoier.
Not quite weaker.
Did you move him?
No, you moved them. Strength 5.
Toughness 6.
And to 5s to 4s. Eight.
AP?
-2.
Okay. 5 ups because I'm out the range of it. It's 5 ups anyway, actually, to be fair. But it'll be 4 ups if he was in range. Look at that 5 there. So 4 fail.
2 damage each.
2 DiMaggios each, JJ.
Yeah.
Okay. First one, I might as well roll 2 together, actually, because I'm 3 wounds apiece. So 5 up for no pains. He survives with 1 remaining. Okay. Then 5 up for no pains. He dies. And then the last guy, 5 up for no pains, takes 1. So 1 guy dies. 1 guy loses her wound. This guy can die. It's the sound of him dying. It's the sound that Brom makes when he puts that hoodie on. And then
I love this city.
this guy has. I've got 2 of them.
I know.
But I have slate grey and black because I'm a man.
But my other one's even better. It's got the big old built-in neck thing. I love that one so much.
I don't think I have. I think mine are just both those
Yours are this.
style.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yours is the same as this.
They're very good hoodies, to be fair, Joe. They are incredibly cozy.
You'd love the giant neck one as well. It comes up like here.
Yeah.
I got a yellow black version of that, and it's
I
longer.
can't afford nice clothes. I go to Primark
Oh, he's not wrong.
or charity shops. I love a charity shop. So these Thunderkin,
Thunderkin!
I'm going to shoot at them.
Are they?
Yeah.
Let me guess. 3d6 blast.
Yeah.
Go on, Joe. What's that?
13.
Well done, Joe. That's 10 gifted memberships in the chat, at least. Or 13, probably.
10. 3. How many of you are there? Oh, I still get +3.
Yeah, so 16.
Chat did hear you. Thank you, Zero Effect, aka Craig, for the 1.
Oh,
Absolute legend.
4s.
that was wrong, wasn't
If you were a vehicle, you'd probably be dead by now. Why don't you bring any vehicles?
I did.
Apart
It's
from a
over
rider.
there.
Yeah.
I bought you a vehicle to kill Joe. 4 5s. That was 2 5s. So 4 fails, again.
2 damage each.
1 guy's got 2 wounds, so I'm going to have to roll them at a time. 5 ups. He lives. 5 ups. He dies. And then the last guy, I can only kill 1 now because it's 4 wounds, right? Because it does 2 damage. 5 ups. He dies. So you kill 2 guys. Okay.
You are. And then my Herf Guard. These ones are going to shoot at you. They're hitting you on 2s.
Are they?
Blam!
Blah, blah, blah.
That 1 misses, but 6s are lethal.
With an F.
Yeah. Strength 8, so would be 3s to 2s.
Yeah.
That's cocked.
I mean, you could have it, mate.
There's 3
Yeah.
and -3, 2 damage each.
5 ups. Whoop. Pass 1, fail 1. Both guys have got 4 wounds, so I might as well roll them all together. 5 ups.
Yeah.
I live. I take 2 wounds.
And then Destiny's Child with his
Utha! The Dustin.
Volkite Disintegrator, 3 shots. They all hit. Strength 5.
You want 6s here, mate?
So 4s, but I want 6s.
That's good. 2 more wounds.
2 more wounds and 2 saves at minus nothing.
So 2 3-up saves. I'm in cover now easily, so 2-up saves. I don't get 2-up saves, it's only 3-ups, isn't it, now with the cover rules?
Yeah.
So both those pass. And then 2 5-up photo pains because mortal wounds, right?
Yeah.
Pass 1, fail 1. One guy takes 1 wound, he's got 2 wounds left.
Boo. Right then.
They actually, honestly, they took more punishment than I was expecting. I thought that the Thunderkin were going to do it, to be honest.
I thought the Thunderkin were going to do it.
I was honestly pretty confident they were going to do it.
I'm a little bit sad now. I'm going to shoot my baggy saggies. That one over there is going to shoot your Truckosaurus.
No.
2 shots. Bam, bam. A hit and a miss. Strength 12. Toughness 12?
10 or 11? It's toughness less, it's 3s.
And then the booby guns, sustained hits, so 2 hits. Strength, not enough, so 5s, but re-rolling.
Ooh, what's the strength of it?
7?
Yeah?
6.
Yeah, so it's definitely, the 5's definitely a wound then.
Yeah.
Because my toughness of the Rhino is 9. Cool, so how many was it? 1?
Just the 1.
AP?
Minus 1.
Cool, fail.
2 damage.
6-ups?
Ooh.
Yep, cool, 2 damage.
And then the other Baggysaurus is going to shoot everything at these guys.
Are you sure?
The bolt guns. Blam, blam, blam. Ooh, sustained hits. You have a thingy, so I hit you on 3s, yes?
You look so beautiful. I have 1 token, mate, yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm strength 6, so 2s.
3s.
Why?
Because I have toughness 4, 1 token.
Yes. Just let me cheat. Right. 2, 3 at minus 1.
So 4-ups. Good.
2 damage.
So 6-up Philo Pains, first one. And second one. You kill 2.
And then fire in me laser.
Frickin' laser beams.
Hit a miss. A wound, minus 3.
Whoop! Oh.
Just the 2 damage.
Ooh. Ah!
Suck laser.
Fuck Rembler! Okay.
And then the
into it.
Hecaton Fortress of Fortresses
The Hecaton Sperm Fortress.
is going to shoot this guy.
Hey, is that one guy?
So we're going to shoot you with... Yeah, why not?
Yes, my plan. It works.
Or I shoot everything at this guy here.
Nah, you want to shoot Angron.
No, we're going to shoot them guys.
No, definitely Angron.
Fuck.
No, we're going to shoot everything at these guys.
You know it's dead next turn if you don't shoot Angron.
Yeah, I know. But they just bimble around as well, being annoying as well.
They won't kill it.
Well, they've got chain fists.
I'm baiting.
They've all got strength 14 chain fists from.
So I've got twin ion beamers. 1, 2, 3, something.
4.
One's on quarter fish alive.
How are they twin? They've only got 1 barrel.
I don't know. Just, it's Votann. They're all broken. They're too good. Just come on.
Nerf, nerf.
Is that
Wait.
Am
No,
I
that was
reading
my
this
position.
wrong?
There's the lift music for Joe's thinking and reading. He doesn't like to
They
read
are.
it.
They are. Ion.
He doesn't
That's
like to
weird.
commentate on what he's actually doing. He just
So while
goes quiet.
While Joe's doing that, obviously in Discord there was a post about a t-shirt. Actually, I thought I'd ask chat if there was any demand for a t-shirt for the Leads with Jotan. Actually, there's quite a bit.
We're making so many t-shirts soon.
They're
Like we're
massive.
literally planning for a day for Joe to come round in the morning, so we can
Photos, some tasteful news.
for the calendar. And then we're going to sit down and we're going to basically brainstorm all the different t-shirt ideas and start working on designing them. Because what I've done recently, Chad, if you guys know, what I've done recently is I've moved the t-shirts, or I'm in the process of moving the t-shirts. So they were originally on a website called Teespring, which is integrated with YouTube, which is great, apart from the fact that they cost a fucking fortune to ship anywhere. So the t-shirt prices aren't too different, but this new one can go straight on the merchandise page alongside the dice and the objective markers and stuff like that. Now I've got that up and working, which took me most of Tuesday, we can start adding more t-shirt designs.
Sweet.
And we've got more design freedom with the t-shirts in the new website as well. Like we can add things front and back and all that kind of stuff. So
They want Jotan. They actually
Well, I'll tell you what. To be honest with you, what's the percentage currently?
only 46.
Okay, I'll get what they're fucking given then. Quite frankly.
Yeah.
Right, 2 twin ion beamers. Sustained hits D3.
There was a comment on a YouTube video recently, on a on-demand video after a live stream, where someone on the deck was like, "Oh, such and such asked a question." And I was like, "Did they super chat?" And they went, "No." I was like, "We're not fucking answering then." And we carried on. And a person commented like, "That was very rude that you didn't answer that man's question just because he didn't super chat." I was like, "If you don't watch this channel, you're just not going to understand."
No.
So just fuck off somewhere else and watch something more akin to your level of sense of humour, like VT. Right.
Strength 7. 2s.
Oh, what's this?
This is a 2 twin ion beamers.
Into these cheeky chappies here.
Yeah.
Invulnerable.
Yeah,
How many?
-2, so.
-2. How many damage?
Just the one, actually.
Okay, so I'll just run them all together.
Can't see.
No,
They're good.
failed them all.
Yeah.
1 damage each, yeah?
Yeah.
Thump pluses.
Yeah.
Oh!
The Murder autocannon.
Joe, I passed them all, by
I
the way.
know.
The murder.
Well, that's good, isn't it? All right.
Strength 7.
So 2s again. Because +1.
Yeah.
Because tokens and shit. Damage of this is
2.
1, 2, 3. So you can only kill the 8 bound. This is the reason why I keep asking.
I ignore cover.
The reason why I keep asking is because Mr. the Impotato, he's got a better invulnerable save. So here we go, 5 pluses. Ooh, that was bad. 2 each. So the first guy, 5 pluses, dies. He's dead now. The next guy, 5 pluses. So 2 each, yeah?
Yeah.
So he lives with 1 wound remaining,
Yeah.
which means he dies. And then the last guy takes 1, so he's got 2 wounds remaining.
Boo. Now he's going to suck heavy magma rail cannon.
It's just that one guy.
Just
Hey, it's that one guy. No! He missed. He missed, Joe.
Is there anything you can do when you die?
I'm going to reroll it. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm going to reroll it.
I'm assuming that was a CP.
It was, yeah. I
just
thought I
a
was going to have a
random-
1 then for a minute.
A 2, but I want a 6.
Joe,
LOL!
it's okay because you can No.
That's the exact opposite of the one that you wanted. You want to just roll a 6 like this. Oh, nearly.
I'm glad you didn't, because if you did, that'd be really
Like this. Oh, that's the one.
This is the exact opposite of what you wanted, wasn't it?
Hey! Buds. You're out of range, mate.
I got my big dildo gun.
Oh, you've got that dildo gun, yeah.
Yeah,
And
there's
then-
suddenly
and then the
different,
baby gun.
different range than he told you earlier.
They're gaining inches of range every time he realises he's out of
Dildo
range.
gun! Missed. Over there. These have all got ion jobbies. I'm going to roll both units together. Okay. Ion jobbies! Hooray!
+1.
Yeah.
I've got a token on me.
Strength.
They were 5s, but I think they got worse, didn't they? It's alright, those 4 are going to win anyway.
The ion blaster. Strength 5, yeah.
Yeah, so that's still strength 5. AP nothing now?
AP 1.
Okay, so 4s. That's still pretty decent, those, actually.
2, actually.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, only 1 damage, though.
Okay, so 3 go through. So 6 ups. So 2 go through. So 1 dies.
Magma dildo!
Just the 1, actually.
Hits.
He does.
God. No, it doesn't.
What?
Because he hits on a 5.
Oh, because it's a heavy weapon, isn't it? Because almost a dwarf carrying on this fucking massive gun is hard and unwieldy for him. And only when he stays there and can line it up, it makes sense.
It does actually. Make
Yeah,
sense.
it doesn't make sense for the rest of the game. Charges.
Yes.
These dudes into those dudes.
Overwatch. Ah! That's how I overwatch. Oh, I think you failed. You got to go all the way around.
I'm going through the wall, actually. Like Sonic.
Fear the jackals, Joe. You fear the jackals.
You should be out.
I am in heroic intervention range, Mr. the Joe.
Are you?
Yes.
We'll just do a line then.
There we go, good. Get him out the way as well. Yeah. There you're good. There you go.
Then, this other Sonic man over here, he's going to charge the jackals.
9.
That's what it does, it spins around in the ball. 9. He gets to
7.
re-roll for free.
5.
Boo.
So we have had a couple of super chats.
Have we?
What you're thinking about, Joe. Thank you, Troutman187. There's no man in there, but I'm going Troutman now.
Mr. the Tyler.
Mr. the Tyler. How come no gaming this week? You two should play Baldur's Gate.
See, everyone keeps telling me you should play Baldur's Gate. You should play Baldur's Gate. I've watched a bit of Baldur's Gate. It looks dull as fuck.
Baldur's Gate is a good game to play on your own. It's not a watching kind of game.
Yeah, I think it's a watching kind of game. I think watching it is dull. Like, I wanted to love it because I've wanted to get into D&D, but it looks really dull.
Well, Games Workshop announced that Darktide.
Yes.
Darktide has been released in October, so we're going to do that. And obviously Space Marines at some point.
So the honest answer as to why there's been no gaming this week is it's entirely on me. Real life's got in the way with things like this new studio and dealing with estate agents and finding myself a solicitor and blah and all this other stuff that's been going on. There's also some other exciting news I can't quite tell you about yet, which I think I can tell you about on Saturday, which has also got in the way. So I can't let you know that right now. The gaming channel is a lot of fun and we love it. And I'm sure I speak for Joe and Josh when I say we love it and we enjoy it. However, what I've always said was, and I've always been clear about this, if something has to give, the gaming channel has to give. Because at the moment, this channel pays all the bills and all the fucking expenses, and the gaming channel is basically pocket money for the three of us. As Joe and Josh will allude to, because they got their payout today from the first month, because I'm not keeping that stuff to myself, we're literally splitting that three ways, but it's pocket money. So that's the thing that kind of comes bottom of the pile. So if I have to cancel something because I've got too much on, that's the bit that gets cancelled. I really would like to bring some more content back at least next week. Tomorrow it's not going to happen, I'll be honest, I'm too busy. The weekend I've got friends down who I haven't seen for 6 months. So Lee's down, Bron, by the way, I don't know if you're still about.
Yeah.
So it's not going to happen this weekend, but hopefully next week we'll come back with some more DMZ content. Joe and I actually did manage to get a couple of hours in on Wednesday, and I very, 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 very nearly streamed it, and I'm glad I didn't, because my audio was fucked again, and I spent 2 hours swearing down the microphone at Joe until I finally fixed it, and then we got minimal game time. So
I managed to get the Votann units I built. I managed to get those at sprayed blue.
Well, this is the other thing as well, isn't it? Like, build more units and models for the channel or stream a game. Longevity-wise, this is probably better for us. There's a lot going on right now. A lot I can't talk about because GW won't let me talk about it. A lot that I can't talk about because other people won't let me talk about it. It'll all become clear.
Yeah.
Then we've got the new studio excitement as well. So I'm starting to build a crowdfunding page for that because we've got big dreams in this new studio that, quite honestly, once I've paid for the studio deposit, etc., I'll be nearly wiped out. So we either have to spend a lot of time waiting to build it back up again, which is fine, I've got no problems with that at all, or if you guys want it earlier, there'll be ways you'll be able to help fund it so we can get extra content out like a Liam and Joe type podcast. Think Liam and Joe show, but less just fat, sweaty men stood behind a table getting tired legs. More actually produced content sat with smoking jackets and pipes.
That's hot.
We have actually found the studio, a studio, potentially.
It's been accepted.
No, is it?
Yeah.
So that's one of the questions that were in chat. Just bang along.
So
We've actually found one. Yeah, it's not looking.
So the one that I most recently shared, the top floor of that building on Thomas Lewis Way in Southampton.
Yeah.
Landlord came back to us on Wednesday and Tuesday and said, "I'm happy that these guys take this space on." So now a lot of back and forth the last 2 days to dial in the terms. I offered something. He's counter-offered. We're just coming into the bit where we go, boop, we've met in the middle. That'll all get written up. It'll go to his solicitor to write it up properly, to issue to me. That goes to my solicitor to have a check of it to make sure I'm not getting my pants pulled down and rimmed. Yeah. And then once that's all done, we can sign, get the keys and move in. Could be a month if solicitors move quickly. They're solicitors. So it could also be people out there have bought houses and how long solicitors take. Could be 2-3 months, who knows. Yeah. I'm hoping middle of the road, 2 months, we'll get the keys. Then we're going to have to set up, which means everything here has to go there. So we're going to get very hot and sweaty in a couple of months' time to move everything. But the other thing is important for me is minimal downtime. If I have to miss 1 week of games whilst we transition to the new place, that's fine. I don't want to miss more than 1 week of games. And I'll still be doing streams in the office on the Tuesday and Thursday nights.
There we are.
So I don't like downtime. I don't like no streams. But then what we also want to do is we want to set up a podcast set. We want to set up a hobby streaming set so Joe can be in there with airbrushes and stuff with cameras on. Yep. We can be able to film how to paint the channel's Votann, how to paint the channel's World Eaters. And I'm sure he won't mind me saying, these are actually pretty simple schemes that look really effective on a tabletop.
All of the colour schemes I've done for all the armies are, let's be honest, really simple because I have to paint a whole army.
But it does mean that we can do a simple tutorial, 15, 20 minutes long, and then you'll be able to follow it along at home, and you can copy the schemes if you want to. It's things like that I want to bring into the channel that we've not done forever. We just do our live streams. I said this the other day, and I mean it, I want to minimum double the amount of content that comes out of our studio when we're in a professional space.
Yeah.
So that's my plan.
Yep.
But we may need some support for that. Which is why also I've been gone about 100 members a night for so long as well. Anyway.
Old Father Destin's going to shiv those guys.
Yes.
2s. He's hit you all the time.
He has. That's correct.
He is strength 6.
I'm tough to 6.
So 3s.
Why? I got 1 token on
4s.
me. Yeah.
But I could change any of these dice after I've rolled them to a 6.
Okay.
Which is important because he's got devastating wind. I'm going to change that one to a 6.
Okay.
Oh no. 4s, wasn't it? Yeah, definitely that one.
Yeah.
It's not twin linked. It's -3, 2 damage.
So 5 up invulnerable save on this one.
Yeah.
Cool. No.
2 damage.
So that's 2 damage, which is 2 feel no pains.
Yeah.
And then I'll do 1 mortal wound with him. No, actually,
because
no.
one's got 2 wounds.
Is he? So we'll do the damage first. 5 ups. He dies.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the 2 mortal wounds on the other guy. 5 ups. Saves.
Oh, look at you! Half guard now. Punchy, punchy.
Punchy, punchy. Lunchy munchies. Mm.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Hey,
5.
Brian,
Yo,
do you like fish sticks?
crab sticks.
Do you like fish sticks?
Actually, I haven't had.
I need to watch South Park again. I mean, it's been ages since I watched South Park.
3s, because I'm strength 9. That was doggers.
It's been ages since I watched South Park. 5 up, hidden vulnerables. Whoop. Pass 1.
2 damage.
5 up, feel no pains. If I pass 2 of these, Joe, he's alive.
I know.
And you're in danger. Joe, I passed 3. He's got 2 wounds remaining. My time to fight.
I love it when a dedicated close combat unit can't kill.
Now, I did keep just the champion alive. Just only got 5 attacks.
Yeah, you are -1. What's your strength?
Only strength 14.
So you're -1 to wound.
Okay, so I'm going on 3s instead of 2s. I'm going to hit you on 3s. My paired... Oh, Joe.
That's good.
Yeah, for you it is very
Well,
good.
no, I mean, because I rolled a lot of shit rolls.
What did you on 3s, Joe?
Good.
Cool. End of the Joe Tan turn. Joe
Yeah.
Tan. How do you do it?
Have to do it that way, because apparently it's backwards.
What? No, that's okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do it right now. Not that way.
Overwhelming force.
The other way. What? Yes, it's his way.
Hmm?
No,
Is it?
no, it's your way. I said his just to be annoying.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Joe's way.
I got extend battle lines. I didn't get overwhelming force
You didn't go one in 4.
because of that one man.
Hey, it's that one guy.
So just the
5.
The balance is fine, yeah.
I'm gonna sack off overwhelming force to gain a CP.
Oh, yeah. Sweet. You're doing that, yeah?
Because in your turn I got to 4.
You do actually go up to 4, and we are there now. Liam, which objectives do you hold? You
I
hold
get
your
7.
own?
I hold my home
Yeah.
and no man's land.
Sweet.
Caroline.
Okay. And then we move into you drawing some cards.
So I discarded my engage on all fronts.
Yeah.
Assassination, kill a character. Secure no man's land, hold 2 objectives in no man's land. An overwhelming force, kill stuff on objectives.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So
Those little Chumbawambas over there,
Yeah.
they're 2 5-man units?
Yeah.
You mother trucker.
they don't both look like they're in range, though. Looks
The
like the
back
back
one
one
is.
is.
Yes, but I can't shoot at people, Brom. I have to charge them and then one unit's in the way.
Fair point.
That's how the game works.
Yeah, there is that.
Okay. I'm going to keep... Oh my god, this is a tough one, actually.
Brom!
Yes,
Love
Have my
sausage.
monster, please.
you can.
Brom.
I've been
Going
holding
to
it off.
Rub it on my ball bag because it is.
Liam, do you want the Krona?
Hey? It's
Or is it
Desperados,
Desperado?
mate. Desperados.
I can't open it for you though, but you've got teeth, so
I'm going to get rid of... Oh, this is a hard choice, actually, Joe.
you got a bottle opener.
Not in here, I haven't, no.
Oh,
If I had one, I'd have it.
yeah, I know. Oh, I think I've got one.
You can go get. Oh,
Is it not like a twist top?
can I?
Yes!
Is it okay with you if I just keep all 3?
No.
Oh, that's a problem for me.
Can you actually assassinate one of his characters easily?
Relatively.
I'm going to get rid of overwhelming force because
Yeah.
it's worth less points.
There you go.
Oh, that's getting fucking torpedoed later. Thank you. Oh, it's cold as well. Look at that.
Oh,
Nice,
yeah,
isn't
it is.
Now, I'm going to put some peanuts in my mouth.
Can you mute him whilst he crunches for fuck's sake?
You're 2, Joe.
Animal.
Probably. There we go. Lehman Russ did super chat, and it's why I asked you if you could do some things, but you knew about these things, but wanted to remind you about blood surging and the fact that you could do it on 2 of your models that had died.
Oh, I could blood surge over here.
Yeah.
I don't really need to.
No, I didn't think it was hugely affecting things. So
If I was where the rhino was,
Yeah.
I'd blood surge because I get free movement to here, and then I move up to here, and then I charge. I guarantee the charge. But because of where they are, I don't really know where I wanted to go because I could come in here and fight this unit here. I could go there and fight that unit there, and blood surging there makes it harder to come over here. So I wanted to stay kind of central. He's right. I can blood surge with berserkers.
you could have done it twice, apparently. With 2 of his, after 2 of his model died. Oh yeah, after 2 of your models died. Maybe you can't do it twice. Maybe you could just have done it after the 2.
If you can do it twice, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I could have ended. What I could have done, actually thinking about it, is ended an engagement range. You can do that. Oh, you can do it more than once. Who knew? Okay, cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he'll get that in the next one.
So I could have been in engagement range with them, Joe, is what we're saying, and I would have fought them, killed them, and then fought that unit, killed that unit, took that objective off you.
The Lehman, I didn't read it out earlier because it was the wrong colour. I'm sorry, but it's a thing, and that's a thing.
Josh, thank you. I love you.
Yeah, you are a legend.
You are a legend.
Troutman has come back with a thing while you're doing some movement. Liam says that it's a watching game when you're watching Friends.
They need to do a test.
I've got lots of tests to do, Joe, but I'm looking first before I think about where I'm spending CP and stuff. I can get in engagement range of them and that.
Great. So there was obviously calls for bombardment t-shirts
Yeah.
in chat. Bombardment was an obvious one.
a basilisk on it.
There was potentially some
Okay.
request for go for it, mate.
I've got to do some battle shock tests before I actually get going.
Okay.
My leadership is 6 for both units. Oh no, hang on, because the Mr. the Invocatus might have a slightly better leadership of 5. No, it's 6 as well. Okay. So Exalted in there, leadership of 6, probably going to fail. No, passes. Invocatus leadership of 6. They pass. So battle shock is irrelevant today. Sorry, Brum, carry on.
No,
I'm
sorry.
actually going to start moving because I don't need to worry about any more command phase stuff. All right. Cool whip.
Cool. Whip. So that's all good. Yeah, there was some calls for obviously limited edition Brom t-shirts.
Bombardment.
What for?
I don't know, but there was also sly comments
That's
from
great.
chats. Right, there was bombardment.
You could change the O to your face.
Bombardment's a great t-shirt.
Yeah.
Now you need to play guard and basilisk.
That could happen. Can you bombard with AdMech? Because we haven't played AdMech yet.
I want to go through the AdMech army and see what we've got.
Could have a
I'm
look.
tempted to write a list, but I can never remember like how many robots we've got and what.
No, I was trying to write a list the other day for it, and at the same time I was writing an orc list and didn't do that either. So, but we haven't got a AdMech playing since 10th, have we?
No, AdMech aren't in a great place right now.
No, but
They have
Votann.
the armour and invulnerable save of a guardsman. They have a 5 up armour save and 6 up invulnerable save, which is just toilet. The only way they ever get better, especially the fast suits like the Rustalkers and Infiltrators, they only get better if they have battle line within range of them. So they want to move 8 and battle line want to move 5.
Oh.
So, I'm good if you're near me, but I don't really want you anywhere near me because I'm running across the table and you can't keep up.
Yeah.
Why do they have to have battle line near them?
That's how they get better. It just makes them better if battle line's nearby.
That's shit, isn't it?
It's all to do with like being on like part of the newest sphere and them all being connected and what. It's like narratively, it's kind of cool. I'll give them credit where credit's due. Narratively, it's kind of cool. In practice, it's a bit toilet.
Yeah, but narratively, the Sakarans are normally the independent working units that normally have officers in.
All right, I need to do some stuff here, Joe. I don't know what I'm going to do. All right, go to top down, Brom, and I can get my Willy out and play with it for a bit. What I'm thinking.
That's fine, mate. So Joe, now that you turn back on, you shouldn't have been eating peanuts. Turn me off. Thank you, Alex. So bombardment or brombardment. There was a few sly comments to say that shame that Brom's turn isn't limited in time, even if the t-shirts are limited.
Yeah.
The that was quite good. There were some comments about.
That was very convincing. That was quite good, Brom.
No, I thought that was good. Thanks, Cass. Is Eddie getting a promotion? That was what they think the news is. You can't tell you about.
No. No.
Sorry.
The next look after the studio. So the other thing as well, part of this kind of stretch goal. I'm conscious the way this is sounding, so I need to not talk about it too much because I think it sounds a bit shitty. But part of the stretch goal type stuff that we'll be doing for the channel will be looking at bringing in someone else to do extra stuff as well. There's a couple of other people that could be included. It could include Eddie. There's another guy. Does that token stay with him, Joe? Or is it just for your turn?
It's just for the. That's the one I actually gave it to them.
So it stays permanently?
Yeah.
Cool, I just wanted to make sure, mate. So part of the stretch goal is about bringing someone else in. There's another guy I know who wants to come in and start playing other games on the channel. So not just Games Workshop games.
Yeah.
And he plays I think it's like a Resident Evil board game and stuff like that. He's like, hey, we could do all these independent games. I'm like, cool. So there's things like that we might be able to do and kind of fund and bring people in to do those sorts of things for us in the future. How far do they move? 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Stephen Witherham. Sorry for the yellow super chat.
Right there.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
The movements. It says, congratulations on the future studio. Listened to last night's show at work. I hope you named the Joe's painting show. It's basically just Joe's show.
No, Joe's painting show will be how to paint black.
No, it's called Wandering Hands.
Joe's wandering hands. Right, shooting phase.
I'm going to Overwatch you.
With what?
With these guys.
Against what?
Into them.
Well, you have to do it at the time they finish moving.
I know, but you were doing all your moving and talking shit.
You're late, Joe. Late.
You just make up the rules as you go along then.
I do.
Ooh.
10. That's definitely 10.
For reference,
20.
chat, when you do Overwatch, you're supposed to do it at the point in which a unit starts
Yeah,
or
but
finishes
you were
the
doing all
move.
your stuff and just talking ceaselessly.
We should have like a little token that you just drop on the table. So you go, that's the point.
What he does is he's waiting to see where everything's moving on. This is why I want Overwatch,
Yeah,
actually.
it is.
You've got to watch this show when you play him. Dodgy background, this guy.
6s.
Dodgy past.
I mean,
that was pretty shit, wasn't it?
4.
and then 4s. Just the 2, actually.
Okay.
Minus 2 damage. If I can kill off that one guy.
So minus 2 damage. I'll roll the saves together because I don't care about the 4 up actually. Fuck it. 5s! In your own time, Joe. Cool, pass 1, fail 1. 2 damage. 5s. 2 dice.
Whee! Whoop!
Okay. So
Cool.
You feel good about that.
I do.
Back to shooting. I'm going to shoot my Infernal Bolter at that unit again.
Pew, pew, pew.
I've hit you 3 of the times.
Nice. Let's have this 6.
I've wounded you 1 of the times. 2 damage.
Oh.
Boop. 1's dead. Shooting done. Charging now. This is the bonus of having almost no units. Charging now. So Mr. the Demon Prince. I'm in.
Yep.
Mr. the Lord and Potato. I'm in.
Yeah.
Mr. the Angry Rom.
He's in.
He's in. And then over here, I'm going to charge both units.
You charge both of you.
6 units. That'll be enough.
Yarp.
That'll be enough.
Straight through.
Straight through 118. Yeah, that's easily enough.
While you're shuffling those, thank you, Samuel Hanama, for the gifted.
Hanamag.
Hanama. For the one gifted. That puts us on 47%. Do you know what 47% isn't? 100.
It's got a point, chat.
It's also not 50.
It's not 50,
Just saying.
3
Maths.
shy of 50.
Have some stuff.
I blame Brom.
I always blame me as well.
Right.
I'm just way too nice. I'm going to start being mean.
I'm way too nice.
It's because I'm.
Wow.
Um,
Fuck the canister. Right.
Fuck it off. Go on, get out.
So we start off with Mr. the Demon Prince because he basically gets to do like a Hammer of Wrath kind of thing.
Yarp.
Oh no. Each time he makes a charge move until the end of the turn, its health or weapons have devastating wounds. Okay, cool. Right, cool.
He gets devastating wounds on the charge.
Yeah, we're going to start there anyway because that's your best melee unit by far, isn't it?
Mad.
So we'll start with Mr. the Demon Prince, who has 6 attacks,
What's your AP?
-2.
I'm going to.
Touch your body. Touch my body. Come on, girl. Touch my body.
I'm going to spend a CP.
To Overwatch out of phase again?
No,
Oh, okay.
so down to 2 to reduce your AP by 1.
Okay. Okay.
Wait.
Reduce my AP by 1. What's your toughness?
6.
Cool.
Do you know what Carl knows? Carl knows that 52 is more than 50.
It is.
Thank
it's fact,
you,
it's a fact.
Carl, for the 5 gifted.
Lad.
You're absolute legend.
I'm going to 1 CP, I think. I'm going to 1 CP, plus 1 wound, because that unit's got a character in it.
Yeah, but you're -1 to wound because that unit's got a character.
Which is why I've put that on. So, 7 attacks, Joe.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Exploding,
-1 to hit. 'Cause
exploding
I'm really
6s.
short. Yeah.
Not much on it, is it? 6 hits.
Yeah.
Strength 10. So wound you on 3s
Yeah.
to 4s,
Yeah.
back to 3s.
Yeah.
6s. Cool. So 3 wounds.
Yeah.
1's dev.
Yeah.
Those 2 are -1 now. So 2 saves at -1.
3s.
Cool, 1 goes through.
Yeah.
They're 3 damage each. So 3 damage and then 3 mortal wounds.
So 3 damage kills 1.
Yep. And 3 mortal wounds kills another one.
3 more ones kills another one.
Cool. You have 3 of the finest Votann command points. Would you like to interrupt anywhere?
I'm not going to interrupt anywhere because I can't. I don't know what I think I can really do.
Okay. Okay. That I'm okay with. I would rather you wouldn't do that. So Mr. the Lord Invocatus has 7 attacks. 7. But he charged, so it goes to 8.
Ooh.
Hitting you on 2s.
Yes.
6 explode.
Nice.
There was none. I've hit you 7 times.
Toughness 6.
Strength 6, but strength 7 on the charge. So 3s.
Yeah.
Oh my. I'm giving you a chance here, Joe. They're all -2. The 6s, the 2 6s in there are dev wounds.
Okay.
So 2 6s dev wounds. So 2 saves at -2.
5s.
So that's 2 damage on 1.
Yeah.
And then 4 mortal wounds.
2 damage on 1.
So 2 damage on 1 and 4
dead,
mortal.
yeah.
They're dead. They died, Joe. I killed them. But he already has 2 grudge tokens on him. So cool.
Full deaded.
Mr. the Angron. We might as well get to Mr. the Angron, Joe, mightn't we?
Yeah.
Mr. the Angron. So how many? You see, they're all 3 wound Thunderkin, aren't they?
Yeah.
And how many wounds does Mr. Knobhead and his Ghibli Wibblers have?
His little healthy men. Well, helper men, not healthy ones.
And what's the OC of the unit as well?
1.
So while Joe's
One.
doing some card shuffling, thank you, Alex Randall, for the 2nd time you've gifted 1 membership. You absolute legend. You are keeping it going. We are up to a whole 53%.
Oh wow.
So they have no invulnerable save.
No.
He's only got 4 wounds. Okay. I'm going to spend a command point, Brom,
Spent.
on Epic Challenge. It's time for him to die.
Precision.
Precision.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do is we're probably going to use my sweep attacks. What's your armour? 4 plus.
3 ups and 4 ups.
3 ups on the Thunderkin.
Yeah.
Okay. And your toughness is 6. So it's 3s to wound you. Oh, I should have also told you, by the way, we're going to go for reroll hits on Angron, because it's at the start of the charge phase.
Cool.
I think
he's going to live.
No, it's about maximum damage. So I could go for just
Maximum
I could go for just
damage.
9 attacks.
Yeah.
I can't kill everything in the unit because there's more than 9 models. So I could go for 18 attacks, becomes 19 attacks, and see how that goes.
Yeah.
It's 3s to wound, just 3s to wound, so the 2s to wound. But there's no dev wounds in there, and the D6 plus 2 helps against the Thunderkin, but I'm precisioning. So I'm going to go for. I've not done this yet. I'm going to sweep you.
Okay. Haven't you? Can't you just give him dead wounds
No. How?
through his strat? Oh, that's 9th edition Angron, isn't it?
Yeah.
Easy, Karate Kid.
So 6, 9, more. That's 19 attacks,
Yep.
Jojo. I hit you on the 2s.
Yep.
Rerolls.
Nice.
One out of the box.
With exploding 6s?
With exploding 6s. So I have hit you all of the times plus 4 more.
Plus 4 more.
So 19 attacks turned into 23 hits.
Nice.
See, Brom? It's like you said earlier. We can do it.
I am majority toughness 6. So what's your strength?
8. So I win you on 3s.
3s.
I needed it to probably be a bit better than that.
Yeah.
That was a wound.
That was. And so,
They're out, they're out, they're out, they're out. Those 2 are out. That one out, that one out. So they are all...
any precision? That was
So,
Well, it's all precision, isn't it?
yeah, but I can choose where I allocate it.
Yeah.
So I can say, just take those 4 on your character and take the rest on your unit if I wanted to.
Yeah.
It's
Or
how
you go
precision
that
works.
one, a character, that character, that character, that character.
Do you do it 1 dice at a time?
I mean, it makes a difference because of your saves change. So I am going to...
Just get him to do the character until he dies, and then.
I will allocate 1 at a time. Okay.
Yeah.
What time are we on, Jay?
Yeah. I mean,
So-
you're the table
It
minutes,
is
so
technically
anyway,
how
so-
the game works.
First one on a
isn't it?
character.
What's the minus?
2.
Oh.
So you lose a cog boy.
Well, no, they're part of his unit, aren't
Yeah,
they?
you lose a cogboy.
Second one on a
You did it to
character
me the other
unit.
day.
Lose another cog boy.
Yeah.
Third one on a character unit. It's fine. Fourth one on a character unit. Lose a cog boy.
Those cogboys are not saving well.
Next one on the cog boy that's got 2 wounds. He dies. 2 damage.
Yeah.
Next 2 on the cog boy that's got 4 wounds, which is the actual character.
Well, no, because there's one more cog there.
Oh, is there? Okay. 1 then on a cog boy. Get him out. Now 2 on the character. If he fails them both, he dies.
Well, he's got 3 up save. No, he's got a 4 up save because he's shit. Minus 2, 6s. Way!
Next 2.
You can't do it again.
Oh, he's so close!
Next one.
Can't do it again.
Oh, he's dead.
No, he's dead.
And then the remaining 4, or is it 5? I think 4. We'll go 4 because I can't remember. The remaining 4 go on the Thunderkin, which are 5 ups now. Because 1 more dice.
You've rolled way too many 6s in there.
He did well. He did well.
You did really well.
I'm pleased for you, Joe.
Would you have enough to get into combat?
3 inches, yeah, of course.
Would you?
Easy.
From measuring.
Berserkers and Mr. the
Top down saw nothing.
Master of Executions. So he's going to swing first, the Master of Executions, Joe. 5 attacks base, plus 1 for charging. There's no characters in the units, are there?
No.
So he has to fight this unit because it's the only thing I'm in basic contact with, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to hit you on 2s. 6 explode. So I got 1 6, I hit you 7 times.
Nice.
See, it happens.
And I am strength 7, your toughness less, so
Yeah.
you're on 3s.
Yep.
I'm actually strength 8, so unless your toughness 4.
No.
So that 1 6 is dev wounds.
Yeah.
Those other 3 are AP minus 2 damage each.
So 3 6 ups.
3 6 ups. 2 damage each for your feel no pains if they've got medics.
Not in that 5.
And then 2 dev wounds.
So you've killed
5 damage in
5.
total.
So the whole unit, all 5 of them are
The
dead.
Master of Execution executed.
Yeah.
The rest of the Berserkers are now going to go into that other unit.
Well, they wouldn't all.
But
With a 3-inch pile in now because they have no unit blocking them.
isn't he part of the unit?
He's part of the unit.
So you piled in before that. didn't you?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
So
But you can fight
him,
through.
him, him, and him were definitely in range.
Yeah.
And he was up here as well. So 5 of them are in range.
Yeah.
The 6th one isn't. Do you want me to roll it?
I got a 6 up for no pain. I got a 4 up in Lund.
Okay, so 2 of the guys in there have the Cornate Eviscerator. They only have 3 attacks each,
Yeah.
but they get plus 1 for charging.
Yeah.
They're going to hit you on a thing.
3s.
They're going to hit you on 3s. 6 explode. So those 2 miss, but go back in. Okay. These are strength 8,
Yeah. So 3s.
I assume. So that many. They're minus 2. 2 damage each.
So there's 6 there. So 4 up in Buns.
You naturally strength 7. Because you get your +1, don't you? For charging.
Oh.
Not that it massively matters.
Oh.
You pack that in. That's childish.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, pog off.
Wait.
We did it.
I got to keep some models on the table because I'm tabled in the turn.
So that's 2, and there's 3 left to fight.
Yeah.
So they've got chain blades. They're 5 attacks each. That's 15.
Angry Ronathan gets a
A grudging.
grudging because he killed a character unit.
3s and 6s. Oh, that was bad. 3s and 6s. So I missed you 2 of the times. These are strength 6 on the charge, because corn. So 3s. Correct?
Yes.
And they're at -1, sir.
How many is that?
That many.
3, 6, 7.
All at -1.
Question is, do I take these on the unit or do I take it on the leader?
Just follow the leader.
We started on the leader, so we'll continue with the leader.
You have to, because you're allocated.
He's dead. Well, is he dead? He's dead. And then 5s. The unit's dead. But hang on, there was 4, so they might not be dead. They're dead. I kind of feel like the medic in that unit's a bit pointless.
He's a bit shitty, but he's free, so fuck it. You haven't paid for it.
Dems, one of the things I've noticed in chat is there's a lot of colourful names in chat.
Greens.
There's lots of greens, blue, like obviously
Probably blue
Nightbot.
names. Yeah.
That's Nightbot. But there's a few other colourful names.
There's grey, green, and blue. Blue's admins and moderators, green's members, and greys are inconsequential.
No, but they're taking the piss, aren't they?
What do you mean?
They're greys. They're floating about, and we're not 100%.
Aliens. Well,
Yeah.
grey people.
If you're grey,
dancing.
that means you're the same colour as Brom's hair.
Yeah.
Only on the sides.
Right. Ulfa is... Well, everyone's going to attack that one guy.
Hey, it's that one guy.
So Ulfa the Destined on that one guy. He has hit you all the times.
He's very angry, isn't he?
He is strength... something? 5? I think we said 4s, didn't we? It was 4s. But I want 6s. I'm going to change that one to a 6.
Okay.
Boop. So that's 1 invulnerable save.
Of 4+.
Of 4+.
Infantry. Oh.
And then, well, it's 2 plus... That's 6 damage, basically.
So 6 5-ups.
Yeah.
I've seen you do it. I mean, I had a good go.
You tried.
He's going to die, though.
Yeah.
If I had made one more of those, he would have lived.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I said everyone in the unit was attacking that one guy, so...
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, I would be cheating.
I mean...
Good thing is, don't need that card anymore.
Okay, do the Thunder King want to bonk Kangron back?
Why not? Why not? I bet they got loads of attacks, given that they're massive. There's 5 of them there? 5? So it is 10 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on... Well, strength 4.
Toughness 11.
So 6s. Nothing.
Napping.
Have you've gone into my Sagittar over there.
I have, yeah.
Ooh, more fool you. Ooh, we hit you all the times. Strength 4.
Balls.
Ooh, 3.
4 up. Armour saves. Whoop. 1 takes wound.
Oh.
Oh. Cool. Done.
Cool. Whip.
End of one's turn.
Yeah.
You're going to want to know about objectives and shit, aren't you? I just started-
Only the secondaries.
I started ignoring those. Secure No Man's Land, I didn't do, because I left this one because it was the corn thing to do. And this one, you lived somehow, because apparently Demon Princes now hit like a fucking prostitute's pillow fight.
No, like a fish stick.
Tickle of
What
the
about the other
pickles.
one? So you
I
did-
controlled one objective in No Man's Land. I scored 2 victory points instead of 5, so I do get 2 for it. What's sad is I now hold his home objective. So I don't hold 2 in No Man's Land, but I hold No Man's Land in his. I'm like, I feel like that should be an achievable one. Anyway, assassination achieved for 4 plus
1. 5?
what? 5. Tactical
Yeah,
mission, 5 victory points.
Because, simplified, not simple.
Yes. This is
And-
this.
You achieve both of them, so you can't ditch any, you can't get any CP. We
Correct.
move into battle round 3.
Yes.
You get to roll some dicios before Joe picks some cards up.
I go up to 3 CP.
Yeah. Liam goes to the 3.
Well, I was on 2.
Feel no pain.
Did you spend an extra one?
Loading 6s. Job's good.
Cool.
Bring it down!
Bring it down.
Attempting target.
Okay.
Capture enemy outpost.
Cool. Which one are you ditching?
This one.
Because
Because I tell you now at the point at which the card's drawn, so you can make an informed
So I'm going to
decision.
get rid of attempting target.
Yep.
I'm going to capture that outpost with Sonic over there.
Again, Sonic hasn't really done anything, has he?
Well, he will soon. I'm going to spend a CP, Bron, put it down to 2, so that my Thunderkin can fall back, shoot, and charge. What units can I see?
Just so you know, Joe, the mini pizzas is winning. 46%.
I mean, we knew that was the case. We said that.
Right.
Yeah, we did. 14% went for Colin.
Angry Ronathan is up to 2.
Yep.
And the Demon Prince of Demons, is now up to 1 because he's on an objective.
Yep.
I hold an objective in no man's land. That is all.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure you get any points, Joe.
It'll tell me this time.
You will, yeah.
No.
You do get the 5. Or do you actually?
Oh, he's going for a little drive, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Um,
All right. Jojo, you're just driving around. Okay. So we have got, as I said, the party rings on 21%. The cheese.
I love a
pineapple
good
sticks
party ring.
on 18%, and chat on only 53%. What I was getting at with the grey names is I think they're there taunting. Grey name in the small minority. We've got 3 of them floating about. They're quite engaging with
Just
the
the 3,
rest of
actually.
Just the 3, actually. But 3 of those guys popping up would mean we'd be on 56%, Liam.
Exclamation mark
I need
snipe
to go
me.
for a tinkle.
A tinkle. That's
Exclamation
fine.
mark
Get out.
snipe me.
Out. You don't have to do it. I've done it.
He's muted you, Joe, already.
Yeah,
You're muted.
I didn't even undo you last time. Your flies were already down. The yeah.
I've said to Joe today now,
Yeah.
he's no longer a Black Legion player.
No,
He's now a Votann player,
he is.
whether he likes it or not.
Do you know what? Even,
doesn't have a
it's even
choice.
better.
He looks more like a dwarf.
He does.
If he was a bit shorter, it'd be very believable.
He's also, I like the most, not playing a black army. And I think it's making his spirits a little higher.
Well, this is because I told him I didn't want a black Votann army, because he's like, it's very black.
I bet he wants to overpaint it. I'm surprised new units aren't coming in black.
He's
or with
doing
black
do you know
stripes.
what? He's actually doing a very good job with Votann as well overall.
Yeah.
In seriousness, because they're actually quite a hard army to play. And he's holding his own against everything he puts them up against, which is quite impressive. How's chat in general anyway, Brom? Are they good?
They seem fairly engaged in each other. We got nearly 300 likes. No, we haven't. I miscounted. 300 viewers. Or the other figure.
The 300 likes have been very exciting.
It would have been very exciting. So, come on, guys. We're only at the 200 likes.
Oh, 200's good.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Kayon.
Sorry?
I definitely didn't say it right.
Do you ever have a stroke? What did you say?
Kayon.
Kianon.
Kiyon.
Kiyanon.
Kiyon.
Just read it out in order of the letters. That's how you say someone's name.
That's
Kianon.
simile. Or you make it up. Thank you very much for your cat gifting 5. That was amazing. Puts us
Right.
up to the 58.
58% of the way there.
And we managed to get 2 of the grey names.
So chat hasn't missed a 100-member total target for weeks now.
I feel very bad for Steve. I want to say Steve. It's not Steve. It's Matthew Sheffield. Who's out there? Who's a grey name? Who's the silent minority?
It's like a Steve, but starts with an M.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's flirting about, and now we can engage them. We can name them. What the colours I meant was all the symbols. It's very colourful.
Yeah.
But grey names have nothing.
How many of them have a red and blue symbol?
Red and blue?
Yep.
Oh no.
Because if you have a red and blue symbol, that means you've been a member of the channel for more than 24 months.
Holy jeez. I can't even see any of them.
There are a few out there. There's a few floating around. The OnlyThanes yesterday in the OnlyThanes WhatsApp chat, if you want to be in the OnlyThanes WhatsApp chat, become a thane, were comparing yesterday how long they've been members for. There's some long members in the OnlyThanes.
Oh, I love a long member.
Oh yeah, there's we have had some super chats.
The chats that can't be stopped.
They can, because sometimes I
What?
just ignore
Need to
them.
move my men.
There's nothing there.
There is.
They're in a fortress. I made a fortress around
A
them.
Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah.
I didn't
Have
mean
you
to
moved them
ignore
back a bit as well?
No, I haven't touched them.
I bet.
Haven't touched them, you clown.
Stop arguing, Joe.
I find it difficult.
We definitely moved them back. So we did have a super chat a
Can't stop.
whole 19 minutes ago from PT13. Thank you, Paul, for the super chat. His super chat was able to be stopped
Oh.
by the Brom filter.
Yeah.
But
may
missed
have
it.
Missed it.
You missed one from Paul.
Do you know what's even funnier?
Oh, fucking dare you.
It's because I saw his name and went, oh, I know him.
Because I saw his name.
I played
It's because I saw his name and went, oh, that won't be worthwhile we're reading out.
What? Well, you be the judge. Surely the bombardment t-shirt should be artillery blowing up chess clocks. Also, Liam, I'm back. Joe, watermelon.
I ate a whole watermelon the other day.
Oh.
Yeah.
On your own?
Yeah.
I didn't know you knew what fruit was.
I ate it and I pooped a lot.
I mean, I don't think you need the first part of the story for the second part of the story, Joe.
Yeah.
I've had your company many a time.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, you're a hero. Thank you. Thanks
And
for coming
then,
back.
before
Stop
you
doing
roll
that.
anything,
Stop doing that.
stop
Right?
doing
Why do you do that? Do you enjoy that, chat? Because he does this all the time. Do you enjoy it when he goes like this and he goes?
Well, I want them to feel part of the room.
Their ears aren't part of the room, they're dead.
I love that.
Gone.
I think I might. Every time you do it, I might break a finger.
So thank you, League Speaks, for the super chat that I'm not going to miss because that only came through a few minutes ago. Evening, chaps. What units would you recommend for beginning a 1,000 Suns army? Say 1,000 points to begin with. Is it a combat patrol box worth it?
What comes in the combat patrol box?
There's a lot of Zangor in there in a combat patrol box for 1,000
Isn't
Suns.
the old one? I thought the new one came with Terminate. Was it Terminate?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
I would just go.
Elephant Games.
While we're having a quick nosy, Shadow, thank you very much for the one gifted. And that doesn't look like my cat.
One gifted membership. What's that put us on?
A whole 59. Not the nice number of 69.
How many people are in chat?
307 concurrents.
So if every single one of you gifted one membership, we just hit the target of 100.
We would.
Come on, chat. One each. All of you. You can do it. Combat Patrol, 1,000 Suns. Nah, don't buy it. The second I enlarge the image and I see Zangor, don't buy it. It's 5 Terminators, an Infernal Master, and the rest is all Zangor. Don't buy it.
They're buffing that out, aren't they?
Don't buy the Combat Patrol.
I-
Terminators in 1,000 Suns are a good choice, but they are points intensive. If you're going for 1,000 points, I think at least one unit of 5 1,000 Suns Terminators. You want a character in there. I'm actually a big fan of an Exalted Sorcerer on foot, because I think it's the one that's on foot that gives the unit that he's with a 4+ invulnerable save, which is pretty tasty. The Infernal Master is also pretty decent because he gives sustained hits, if I remember rightly, to the unit as well. I might be getting these wrong, but they're good choices, is what I'm saying, without being 2 points intensive. That being said, Araman is an auto take for 1,000 Suns right now. So if you're going to put one character in at 1,000 points, take Araman. If you're going to put 2, take Araman and a Foot Exalted or a Infernal Master, is what I would do there. I would look at a unit or 2 of Rubrics. They're actually one of those battle line choices where I think they're a really solid choice, especially with the Warp Flamers and the way that Overwatch currently is in the game. It doesn't cost you any more points for Warp Flamers, but you get auto-hitting Flamers at 12 inches that can Overwatch at the same time, and you can put them in with that same Exalted Sorcerer I talked to you about earlier, give them a 4+ invulnerable save. Really, really tasty. Araman gets the ability to do one of your Kabbalistic rituals per game for free. So once per game for free, you can go, is that save you've got? Not anymore. So maybe a couple of units of Rubrics. A Mutileth Vortex Beast is a really solid choice as well at the moment. They're really, really good. Forge Fiends aren't bad. Magnus is incredible, but at 1,000 points, he's a hell of a point sinker, over 400 just for him alone. And considering we're expecting a balance update at some point in the near future, I wouldn't be massively surprised to see him go up in points slightly. Yeah. So I would go couple units of Rubrics. If you're talking boxes, 2 boxes is 20. That's a lot.
I'd go 2 boxes of Rubrics, 2 boxes of Terminators,
A couple of characters and a Vortex Beast.
Yeah.
That's where I would go.
This is really, really nice to paint as well, just to get in amongst.
The Vortex Beast is a stunning model. I love it. Very, really cool.
So thank you, Troutman 187 for the one gifted. League Speaks for the one gifted. Yeston the Beston Jones, one gifted.
He went on War Whips yesterday and gives 10. Comes here and gives 1. I saw you, Yeston. Don't worry.
Jayco, thank you for the one gifted. Jonathan Richardson, thank you for the one gifted. Sheep Avenger, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. You're absolute legends.
You're all amazing people.
Yeah. And I'm waiting for the number just to update because currently it's on 69. 69%.
69.
That wasn't quite 300 people in that thing, but it was a good chunk.
It's our new favourite joke from What's 6.9? A good thing ruined by a period.
Oh! I'm going to shoot some guns
It is
now.
your
Can I
favourite
shoot
joke. I
some
heard that
guns?
one on the stream the other day.
I think it was Tyler that sent it to me. I love it. It's my favourite. Go on.
I'm going to shoot some guns now. So my Herfkin are going to shoot this guy over here. My Herfkin Warriors. Dildo gun. Hits. Stroke 12. Toughness 12.
11, mate.
So, a 2. Pass on wound. budge. What's his 4-up? He's got 4-up invuln, hasn't he? So unless I roll a 6, it's pointless.
I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not making a lot of 4-ups at the moment. So this will be where I make
I'm
all
not
of
going
them.
to right. And then I'm going to go laser 5. My ion guns. Pew, pew, pew.
Iron me! We were actually praising you with your Votann
Why?
because you're doing really well with them, and the little slips of cheating aren't really that noticeable. So
I hide them behind my
So people-
behind the rock.
So people actually think you're playing really well, and I think you're doing a good job.
Just the 1 wound.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
AP?
-2. And then I've got a Carl in there.
Hi, Carl.
Hi, Carl.
And while you're saying hi, Carl, you're Luton in chat.
Luton's a legend. I love Luton.
I've been told to.
I used to live there.
In Luton.
Yeah. I literally lived about 200 metres away from runway 2. Yeah.
I fucking
There's
love
my house, road, field, runway.
I don't
right?
know this, but I don't think Luton lives in Luton.
Why not? Move to Luton. Around the corner.
Move to Luton! Worst life advice ever, by the way, people.
Yeah.
No.
Where I live, right, about 2 streets over, is Coles Crescent. I've told my missus that we're gonna find houses on that street because that'll be like Joe Coles on Coles Crescent.
If you live
in
there,
my street.
if you live there, you will no longer receive travel expenses.
Yeah.
You'll still have to come here
Oh.
because that's your job.
Joe lived in Luton.
Mind you, if you've moved to Luton, your cost of living about is a £3 a week, so you'll be fine.
Shed, I suppose.
Yeah.
How much CP have I got?
I don't know, but I'm laughing.
These
well,
guys here.
The deck's job is to track CP, Joe, and he's given us both 2.
All right.
You have got to.
I'm going to spend a CP, Brom,
Yeah.
so I can give these guys sustained hits 2.
Can I fall back and shoot?
Well, because I spent a CP. That's
You,
why
s-
I've
you
got,
spent
that's
one
fair.
at the start of the time.
Yeah,
okay.
so 5d6 shots into Chumbawamba here.
What's the damage of these weapons?
2.
I think my strat's only in melee.
I'm only wounding him on 5s though.
Fight phase only. It's fine.
10, 15, 16, 17, 18.
He was very proud of himself then with that last chat. Very proud of himself.
Well, that was quite low actually. I wanted at least 30. 3s. Boop, 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 boop. And I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4 6s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm wounding you on 5s.
I mean, that was all right, mate. You did well there.
2,
Joe, do you like the white dice?
4,
Because they seem to like you.
6, 7, 8.
Who do we appreciate?
Luton.
Batman, Luton. He could be Batman. Have we seen them in the same room?
No. I haven't seen you and Batman in the same room.
No.
No, that's the wrong first consonant. 4 up invulnerable saves. 8 damage.
Yep.
6 up for no pains.
You
Take 7 damage.
You can't be Batman because you don't start with a B.
No, he's got the wrong consonant from.
He's incontinent.
He is. So 7 up 16 is more. 9. I've got 9 left.
All right then.
9 of the finest
I'm
wins.
going to shoot everything from this big dog.
No, fat man. Right.
Iron!
I'll put the 9 there like that, Jane, alright?
Iron beamer!
Just do the big one, because it might kill him.
I have hit you.
Yep.
Strength
Just roll high.
12. I think it's a 2.
It is a 2.
It's a wound.
4 up.
4 up.
CP reroll. Fail.
D6 plus 6.
Can't change the wires. 7.
Every time.
CP reroll, Jay?
Do it.
CP reroll.
Down to 1 apiece. None apiece.
6. Oh,
See, I told you CP reroll, Jay. I've got 9 left.
I've wasted all my ironing boards now.
I've got 9 left. So I need to make 4 6s. I made 2. Angon dies. Deadly demise. He doesn't explode.
Doesn't just goo everywhere.
There you go. See, I told you you could win this. Just got to believe in yourself. Stop wasting everyone's time. Come on.
Right then.
Just try harder.
Sagittar into Benorcas.
The ones that he's engaged with.
Yeah.
Cool. Minus 1 wit.
Oh, actually, I wonder if his guns... It is blast, so I can't shoot my thing into Jobby. No, it's sustained hits.
Yeah, it's not blast.
Yeah. So 2 shots, sustained hits. 2 hits.
Yes, you do get the +1, don't you?
2 wounds.
Just
-3.
so 6 hit. Oh.
D6.
Go through.
What was that, George?
1 dice.
2 damage.
That was the chat social.
2 dice.
Then my twin bolt cannon. I hit you on 4s. I get +1 and then -1.
Yeah, so you hit them on 4s.
Boo.
Farts.
And then the Thunderkin are going to shoot at them.
Thunderkin.
They can't,
Why?
because I'm engaged with a vehicle.
Yeah, but I can shoot.
At the vehicle,
Yeah.
you can't shoot the infantry.
That's the rules, isn't it?
That's how it works, Jay.
Right,
Yeah.
so he is going to shoot at them,
Okay.
at those little
I
dudes.
fucking love you, by the way.
Right. So sustained hits D3, I think. No, that's the laser. Sustained hits 1.
Yeah.
So 3 hits, 4 hits,
Yeah.
2's to wound.
What's going on with this dice strike? We need a bit of mat, don't we?
Yeah.
Yarp.
6. That's -1, 2 damage on the
6?
4.
I was about to say,
4.
how's that worked?
4 at -1 on the little dudes.
They never 6-up save, Jay. And you wouldn't let me take my rhino cover.
No.
You wouldn't believe this.
What?
My save is a 7+.
Really?
How much damage is it, mate?
2.
2. Okay. So there's 4 lots of 2.
Yeah.
First one dies. Second one dies. Third one dies. Fourth one dies. Interesting, the first 3 only took 1 damage each.
Yeah. The lasers! The lasers! 1 hit. It's a wound. 3 damage on one of them.
Eyes.
I've done Thunderkin.
Just the one guy.
The Hearthguard over here are going to shoot them.
How are they?
5 plasma guns.
I suppose you think you're big and clever,
I
don't you?
missed 3 twice.
I suppose you think you're big and clever here.
2s. 2. 2 damage each. -3.
You'd be surprised to know you killed 2.
And then the E-Champ,
Champ!
he has hit you twice. 3 goes to 2s.
Why does it go to 2s?
Because it doesn't. It's not.
I love the Jackal models, but they are shit.
And then we're going to do a charge phase. The Sagittar is going to charge these 2.
Yeah.
He is charged.
What's the distance?
Well, I rolled 5.
Yeah, you're fine.
E-Champ's going to charge the Rhinoceros boss.
You need, sir, 7.
He's
That's
in.
enough.
And then he does some mortal wounds when he bumps into you like Sonic. I rolled a 5. He does D3 mortal wounds.
It's still better than rolling a 1. Joe.
It is better than rolling a 1. He is going to charge into him. Boop. Bonk. Oh, I've spent all my CP. Oh, it's a horrible mistake.
Tag.
I was going to tank shot.
Tickle.
Did you want to move him back?
Nah.
Sure?
Yeah, it'll be alright.
Okay.
Right then. Over here.
Yeah.
E-Champ. 3 attacks. 2. 1 hit.
Oh, wow.
1 wound, no. Strength 12.
AP?
-2.
5 up. Nope.
D6 +1.
2.
And then the jobbies.
Will have piled into the tank, I see, won't they, to
Yeah.
get into range of the tank, yeah. There you go, mate, like that. You happy with that?
Yeah, why not?
Cool.
3s. Because you haven't got a jobby.
I have got a jobby. It's a serious jobby. We entertain people.
strength-
We're positive for people's mental health, Joe. That's a jobby.
Strength 9.
Yeah. Toughness 9.
Oh, 4. Boo.
The Rhino's toughness hasn't gone down since we've been playing, mate.
-2 damage.
Thumps. Pass 1. So importantly, I can't die. 6s. I take 4 wounds. I have 1 remaining.
4 attacks from my Sagittar
Into the dudes.
into the 2 dudes. Strength 4, so 3s. 2.
1 dies.
What does the
Muffin Man say.
what does this guy do?
Ooh, the jumbo wumbo.
The hackathon.
The giant bus. The party bus.
He
The fun
gets
bus.
6 attacks.
Does he?
Hitting on 3s now.
What?
He hits
He
better
still
than
missed a
The
lot.
army does shoot.
Strength 8, so 2s.
Why 2s?
So I get +1 wound versus you.
Oh, maybe I'm
That's
toughness 8.
You're not. I rolled. You got to do 1 save.
Oh no, toughness 6. Wounds 8. 1 save. Of what? Normal.
Normal.
2+. I'm good.
And then you get to pick a fight.
Yes. Demon Prince. Obviously. The Prince of Demons. Demon Prince, the Prince of Demons. I think I have 7 attacks when I don't charge. I was correct. I have 6.
I should have taken that Sagittarius out of combat. I forgot that you could shoot at the vehicle, not the infantry in combat with the vehicle.
Yarp.
So 1 misses, but 6 explodes. All hit.
Yeah.
Strength 10.
So would be 3s. Now 4s.
Oh, plus 1 CP plus 1 wound, obviously, character unit. Back to 3s. Oh, it doesn't really help me, Joe.
But you did spend it, so that's fine.
So 2, 3.
There's no dev wounds, all -2.
All -2.
Yep.
4s.
Fuck you, Joe. 3 damage.
3 damage. You killed 1.
They hit terribly, Demon Princes, now. They're not frightening at all.
No.
Oh, here's the new coolest Demon Prince model we've ever made, and they're shit.
4 attacks. I should have left combat.
4s.
Just the 1.
Oh,
A wound!
There's a wound. I put my wound on a guy. Whoop. Cool. Okay. So it doesn't matter where I fight now. So I'll go with the Berserkers. I've got the 2 guys with the big axes. 6 attacks, 3s. No 6s, so just hit you 3 times. Strength is 8 if I don't charge. Your toughness is, I think
it's
7?
toughness 8 on a
don't remember.
Sagittar. The Sagittarius is toughness 10.
Tougher than a rhino.
Yeah.
Ow!
It's because it's Toymaster, isn't it?
5s then.
But better.
Just the 1 actually. -2, I think.
Go through.
2 damage.
He is down to 7.
Obviously, I'd pile in here as well, Joe. I just can't be bothered to move this objective. But they'd go around here like this and they're all in. Right, good. Okay. Right, cool. The other 2 guys, because there's only 2 guys left now because you've been killing them. You bastard. 3s. 6 explode. So, that many. And these are strength 5.
6s.
6. 1.
1.
1. Mine.
Whee!
And then we have Mr. the Master of Executions with his, I think, 5.
I
actually
like
need
the
to check
Sagittars.
this.
The biggest downside to Sagittars is that you could only put Herfkin and...
You don't need anything in Sagittars. You don't need people in Sagittars.
You do, because they're dedicated transports. So you can't just take
actually.
them.
Why not?
Because it's a dedicated transport, which means something has to go inside it.
Was that a rule?
That is a rule. Otherwise they die. Yeah.
That was a rule with the last edition. Is that still a rule?
Yeah, it still is a rule.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah. Just the 2?
You've really confused me
So
now.
1 at -2 and 2 mortal wounds.
So 2 more wings.
Yeah.
He is down to 5. Well done, Truckosaurus. And then
Mr. the Invocatus.
Destiny's Child. Which one is he? Beyonce? I feel like he's a Beyonce.
I mean, he's not performed like Beyonce yet.
Kelly Rowland?
Yeah,
I don't know
maybe.
who the third one was.
Yeah, Kelly Rowland. She's the one that sent the text message on Microsoft Excel on one of those videos.
Kerry Katona? No, she was a sugar babe.
Was she? I think she snorted sugar, babe. Anyway.
I hit you all the time. 5s.
I'm toughness something. I'm toughness 10.
5s. That's gonna be. I'm pretty sure I needed 4s last time. No, because
You were targeting the exalted, mate.
I'm gonna turn that into 6.
Yep.
So 4 mortal
mortals.
wounds.
So 6s. So 3 wounds. And I start with 8, I think.
And then I'm gonna fist you.
Start with 10 now. That's better.
I've fisted you thrice. I'm strength 9.
So 5s. 2. Minus
2.
4s. Cool.
Ulthar is all right, actually.
He's not the worst.
But he's not. The points difference between him and normal Carl
Yeah.
is a lot.
Yeah. He's okay. He's all right. Oh, I have to fight back over here, and I have to fight back here. So we'll start off with the inconsequential watching my job bit jackals that are at the bottom of the pile over here because I didn't think they'd still be alive. I have a jackal left, Brom.
Oh.
And he's going to tear down one of those 3 wound dudes. Watch this. Okay? So he has a skull smasher. Is that what I gave him? Yeah.
Is that your name for your wee Willy Winky?
Are you ready for this skull smasher? I'm going to smash your skulls. I hit you on 4s. I hit you 3 of the times because 6s explode.
Yes, they do.
Strength 4, Jay.
6s.
It's fine. We'll just roll 3 6s. I mean, he had a good go.
He tried.
He had a good go at bonking you. And the rhino, I'm not even going to bother, quite honestly. Right, Mr. the In Potato. Mr. the Avocado. I'm going to swing into your land fortress now.
Do it.
Because you charged me. 2s. 6s explode. They all hit. Strength 7. 5s.
5. So toughness 12.
3, sir. Minus 2.
A 4s.
Wow. That's 6 damage. And now I'm going to nose butt you.
Damage 10.
He hits on 3s with his nose butts. I hit you 5 times with my 4 attacks. And these are strength... So they're both strength 6. Still 5s.
Oh no, if you're strength 6, that's 6s.
Oh. Oh, they were both strength 6.
Oh.
I think the last one was all winning on 5s. So put your wounds back on. It's -1.
It's fine.
I think he's fine.
Yeah,
He's only strength 7 on the charge.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on me. That's on me.
You've been going to that Vanguard Academy.
Yeah, you. No, well, if that was the case, then I would have categorically made sure everyone is aware that me getting my rules wrong is your fault. You should tell me what my rules are, Joe.
Yeah.
Next time. Okay.
Be better.
Okay.
I'm done now. I think
Put a fork in Joe. He's done.
You're all sorted, are you?
Yeah.
Win. So we move.
What
to
is the
scoring.
OC of Mr. Ronoskopos?
Not enough.
Not enough with that many guys in.
You're going to hold it, mate. It'll be like 2. It is 2. So with my jackal and the Oscarus.
You got a 4.
Why are you making me look for my jackals again? You fucking.
Doesn't matter.
I'm on 3.
Okay, I'm on 6-ish.
Yeah.
So I get 8 for capture enemy Utpustin.
It's a big one, that one.
How many points does wounds does Big Bollocks have?
16.
16.
Yeah, max
So
points,
I
mate.
get
5.
5 for bring it down. Okay. I have brought it down low. I get low.
We move into Liam's turn.
Yeah.
How many objectives do you hold?
Just the 5, actually.
Just the middle.
Yep, just the one in the middle.
Just the one in the middle, which is actually the same as Jojo had. So
How many points is
Jojo Rabbit
yeah,
is
one
on
in the
12 for primaries.
Yeah,
It's
secondaries
just
let me
winning
down
the
right now.
secondary game, but then he's had a whole turn of secondaries. You're actually
Yeah, but my secondaries, I can't score any this turn.
you be pegging?
Storm a hostile, area denial, bring it down, clear the middle, take one off of you. Can't do it. Can't do it, Jay.
Well, if you kill Ulfa,
you
Ufa.
in the middle,
Yeah, but the Demon Prince is killing 1 a turn, and there's 3 of them there, Jay.
so that's not happening.
We're going to keep Storm hostile. We're going to keep area denial. I don't really care to bring it down. That's the secondaries.
have you got to fall back and charge? Mr. Juggerlug,
Yeah.
he can fall back and charge, can't he?
While this model is leading a unit,
Yeah.
That old jester.
This is the dumbest rule in 10th, in my opinion, or one of the dumbest rules in 10th. I accept it because everyone's got the same, so it's not like it's the worst in the world.
I know, but it's shit wording.
No, it is shit wording, but I accept it because everyone's got the same. So it's only while the model's leading a unit. So it's not like it's just world eaters who suffer from this. So it's okay, it's fine.
Oh yeah, but case in point.
But if he had 1 8-bound with him,
Yeah.
I can fall back and charge now.
Strike, if on his own in infinite darkness, right,
Is not.
is not as stealthy as if he's got one man stood next to him.
Yep.
Who's saying, what you brought for lunch?
He's like this. You can't see him. So yeah.
It's because when he's on his own, he just plays the John Cena music all the time. It's like
That's it, isn't it?
but on a vuvuzela.
Okay, right. Right.
As you're going to get into your shuffling and moving around.
Well, there's nothing to do, Brom. Everything's locked in combat.
Yeah,
if I
but
fall
that's-
back anywhere, I can't fight.
But that's fine. So, but I need a little time to talk. So thank Floris for his very first ever super chat.
Oh, thank
That's
you,
not
Forrest.
entirely true.
The way it says, celebrating Floris's
Yeah, it's
first
just
super
it's the
chat.
first time he's ever super chatted on this account.
Do you want to put your hands in my nutsack?
No, they look awful
So
actually.
thanks, Floris. Watching while at work. Life is good.
Miss
meant to
you.
say,
Miss
Life
you.
is great.
It's you, Floris.
Yeah, we do miss you. And thank you, William PH. What about Hellbrute for those Thousand Suns in an MSU list?
What's the OC of Ulthar
Uther Pendragon.
Come back to the Hellbrute in a
and his
minute.
team? How many OCs have you got on there, Joe?
Uther Pendragon,
Yeah.
the only named character of the Votann,
Yeah.
most expensive model in the
Yeah.
entire army that's infantry.
Yeah.
1.
And the 2 blokes are 1 each.
Yeah.
So we currently tie that objective because I'm 3 on a Demon Prince. So my movement phase is really simple. That's mine. I can't charge you because I can't fall back and charge. But there we go. We move into the fight phase. Because there's nothing else to do. Oh, I can shoot my bolter. I can shoot my hand cannon in combat, can't I? So I'm a
with
monster.
the pistol.
Yeah, but I'm a monster.
Oh, yeah.
So I can. So I can shoot into you in combat, but I minus 1 to hit, so I hit you on 3s. Just the 1 actually.
It's going well. Strength?
Is 5.
5s.
Cool, good talk. Right, into the fight phase.
Uther!
What do you think you're doing? Fight first on my Master of Executions, thank you very much.
We're going to come back to Hellbrute and what that's like in the Thousand Suns.
I don't know what it does in 1,000 Suns.
I can come up with the rules. It's a great option. There you go, William. It's a great option. They're a great model. I have no idea. I've never run one. Well, they got a tickly wiggler and a laser
I'd
pistol.
give it a fist and a
You would,
multi-melter
wouldn't you? Yeah.
every time.
Like a dreadnought. No, it is a dreadnought. It's like dreadnoughts aren't terrible, are they?
That 1 wound.
Oh, this is strength 8 actually, the 2 5s would have wounded. 3 at -2.
Strength 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 at -2. 2 damage each. Take 4. It's over here, this is. No, I've
He is
got this.
down. You'll enjoy this. To 1.
I'm not enjoying it, Joe, as well.
While he's just cleaning up the salt, no, William, it's probably there's better options out there for a Thousand Suns list. You just wouldn't take it.
No wounds from the Berserkers.
Is William
Yeah.
currently wearing his Wish Wellingtons?
Are you, William? Are you wearing a Wish Wellington?
Wellington's from Wish.
Yeah.
Ulfa?
Uther!
Ulfa kakaka.
That's what he says when he's just bobbing around town. Uther!
5s and 6s. I'm toughness 10.
Oh, I'm not that strong.
5s and 6s.
5s and 6s. I'm going to change that to a 6. Boop.
Okay.
So,
The 5 is invulnerable, I think.
Yeah.
Is -2.
yeah.
Cool.
That is 6 damage.
6s. Brilliant.
1 wound left.
Yep.
Now you're going to get a fist in. A 2s. Oh, 3 hits.
T10.
5s.
William is wearing his Wish Wellington.
Good.
Always.
Can't super chat otherwise. 5s.
I won't make my 4 up in bum.
Yeah, but you might.
I won't though.
He will.
Fine, no. You ready?
Hang on.
You ready?
Just let him do it.
Don't. 1 CP, reroll. Doesn't matter anyway. See?
It's because you made me wait.
I know.
Cool.
You pick another unit?
Thank you, Sam Deacon, for the super chat. Brom,
Just explode.
read chat.
Read chat.
I mean, it's part of your job.
I am reading chat, but it's not a super chat, so I didn't read it out.
Oh, okay. Fair
That's also part of my job.
Yeah, cool.
3 wounds.
We'll come back to that maybe. Sam.
No minus.
3 wounds.
Yeah. So you get +1 wound versus you now.
No minus, so 1 wound, so 1 dice. A guy with a normal, this guy, get off. He's now dead. He is now perished under the rules of the Tonka toy. Tonka. End of one's turn. Woohoo! I have successfully stormed a hostile objective because I out-OC him on the middle objective because I fell back and can't charge with Lord Invocatus, who can fall back and charge if he has 1 buddy. So, I gained 5 of the finest victory points, but I didn't do area denial because they all lived because the Demon Prince literally, it's like licking you. Oh, actually, did I fight you with the Demon Prince? I haven't fought you with the Demon Prince yet, Joe.
Tickle him now.
I'm going to lick you now.
Do you think that all characters have just got really low self-esteem? and they just need someone just to really just pump them up a bit.
I've swung my 6 attacks and hit you 9 times.
That's good, isn't it?
I mean, until the next part.
Now is the time.
1 CP plus 1 to win against characters.
3s.
Ooh! Okay, right. Okay. They are all -2, 3 damage.
9.
Did he add them up right?
After we were talking about his low self-esteem. He's got, fuck you, Joe. I'm the Prince of Demons.
I take that personally. 4s.
It's all 4s. It's all 4s.
Oh no, it's not actually. Ulfar the Destined. Beyonce.
You got no CP.
He ain't no. Because if he was Kelly Rowland, he'd be messaging people on Excel.
Excel, yeah, on Excel.
The super special name character man.
Yeah.
It's got 3 up save.
But you
And a
can't
5
take
up
on
in
him.
one.
Okay, so take 2 at a time on the guys.
Yeah.
So 4 ups.
4 ups.
One's dead. So 1 at a time.
Ooh.
This is always bad for me when he does this.
Oh, that's
He's
cocked.
dead.
That's cocked.
I mean,
That's
Called
so cocked. Cocked as
I
hell.
re-rolled it. Oh.
he knows that was a fail.
Yeah,
Chat.
it was definitely a fail.
He's
That's
now
a
dead.
fail, now he's
The
dead.
rest are all worse. 6 ups.
Oh, no.
Well, there'd be 5 up in one.
Yeah.
On him.
He's dead. Go on, Prince of Demons!
Well, he saved it all up for 1 turn.
We area denied as well, Brom. Way! 10 of the finest victory points there as a complete and utter fluke. Nothing was meant there. That wasn't what was supposed to happen. We fluked it. Let's tuck him in.
Oh, you're damage 3, aren't you?
Yes. Yes, so you take 9 damage there, mate.
She reduces all damage by 1.
So he still takes 6 wounds, Joe. How many does he have?
5.
Yeah, he's still dead. Who dead? Who dead? Who dead? End of my turn. I've got some points there. Look at that. Now it's time, Joe, for 3 6s.
3 6s. Oh. Do it.
That didn't happen, Joe.
No.
It didn't happen.
If only you'd taken that one guy. Or that enhancement.
Then I would have re-rolled it, so I know what I can take here, by the way, so this isn't, I'm aware. It would have made no difference. But I'm going to go, feel no pain,
You okay there?
feel no pain, and feel no planes, and explodey 6s, because it's the best.
All right, then.
So, Jojo, cards.
I hold
Oh, yeah, what'd you hold?
1 objective in his deployment zone.
So you just get the 6.
Yeah.
Area denial.
I mean, it's not hard.
No prisoners.
Also not hard.
Investigate signals.
Get rid of that one.
In the binning.
Okay, so
Investigating signals is a fucking shit secondary in this
so
game.
shit.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It'd be alright if it was moved to the battlefield and still do whatever you want to
Joe,
do.
this isn't hard, mate. Come on.
Okay, so while you're doing that, we will come back to Sam Deacon's point about reading the chat. But not yet, because it wasn't the right colour, so I'll come back to you in a minute. What we're coming back to is the Hellbrute. Apparently the Hellbrute does some stuff.
Joe, just table me.
Refunds a Cabal point. So we're going to skip that. That's
Refunds
not-
a Cabal point?
Yeah,
Oh,
apparently.
that sounds
using the
cool.
Whenever you use a Cabal about
Well, I don't have a Thousand Sons Hellbrutes. So I haven't actually looked at the rules for them, to be honest with you.
No. And then thank you, Stephen Withenham. Tell Joe he's got Cave Strike all wrong. He's a lone operative when alone, but when he's leading a unit, he's basically giving lone operative to them too.
Yeah, but the lone operative rule, his special rule,
Stealth
is better than stealth. Because when he's leading a unit, that unit can't be targeted by any abilities, any ranged abilities.
Like a
At
lone
all.
operative.
Yeah.
Over top.
Which is lone operative.
Yeah, but psychic powers as well.
They're still range attacks.
There aren't any psychic powers.
You said ranged abilities. So that's ranged attacks.
Yeah.
I'm going to point that combat.
It's the same as lone operative.
Yeah. So
All right.
he is right. Thank you, Stephen, for making Joe.
Joe, just shoot everything and kill it, please. We can then have a half-hour chat with chat.
And then we come back to Sam. Sam has a crazy version of
A frog.
the rule that we've been talking about. It's not a frog. He believes that because the leader is, in fact, a unit himself, that he is leading a unit. It's a great concept about rules written, and no, it's wrong. It's not. He's not
Yeah.
leading himself, is he?
No, so that's why I wanted to go with it, because it's the same as saying when like every unit within 6 inches of every world eater's unit within 6 inches of Angron gets reroll hits. Angron is a world eater's unit within 6 inches of himself.
Sustained hits.
So that he gets that, right? And people go, oh, well, it's the same. It's not the same, unfortunately, because a leader is only a leader when he's leading a unit. It's in the core rules.
Yeah. But we do kind of like that.
I love it. I think he should. So to be clear, I think he should get it. I think everyone who gets the rule when leading a unit gets this should get it all the time.
Yeah. Like psychers only get invulnerables, feel no pains from psychic attacks if he's in a unit.
Yeah, a librarian psychic hood only works when he's in a unit. Otherwise, he doesn't get his psychic hood. But he's always got his psychic hood. It's not like his unit goes, he goes, have my hood, off you go.
Yeah. That leading one, it should just be in his stats. It shouldn't be a rule that's applied in addition to his stat line. So, and then it should be, if leading a unit, the unit also gains this.
I think it might be in the clarification.
Thank you, dang Skippy,
12
for the 5 gifted memberships.
fucking
That,
emails.
guys, puts us on 74%. You guys are getting close.
74?
74, it's almost 100, but it's not. It's 26 short.
26 short, Joe. Or 25 with Joe Maths.
So it is clearly not quite at 100, but
What's this on?
dang,
11 at minus
thank you
2
very
on
much, you absolute
Unicorn.
legend.
11. So he has a 4 up. So it's possible.
It is.
He's dead. I'm not even going to roll the fucking... Oh, hang on. 1, 2... 10. No, I'm not even rolling the
2
Fenrir
damage,
Planes.
yeah.
2 damage each, isn't it? I'm going to roll the Fenrir Planes. No, he died. He's very dead, Joe.
Trachosaurus is going to shoot Demon Prince of Demons. Dildo gun first.
Yeah, do it.
Dildo!
Touch me in my dark spot.
Dildo gun. Right.
Touch me in my dark places, Joe.
4 ions.
Pew, 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 pew. That's the sound the guns make.
It is. Just the one, actually.
I fell.
1 damage.
I fell.
These guys up here are going to shoot those guys down there.
Oh, is that right?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3.
I think Joe is actually breaking the internet at the moment. Bringing Jotan in. We've had a consistent 300 people all game.
People love the Jotan. Or Votann, depending on your preferences.
And write-ups.
5 at -2 damage on the Berserks.
1 save.
So 4.
So -2 damage.
Yeah.
So these 3 will die. Oh, actually, I've got to do the Thermid Pains. First one survives. Second one kills him. Third one dies. So it's 2 normal Berserkers dead. Fourth one, both the Berserkers dead. It's just the Master of Executions, the Executioning Master.
I'm now going to shoot him with a big ass laser.
Laser cannon! Frickin' laser beam!
2 hits.
2 hits.
2's to wound. 2 wounds. -3.
4 up invulnerable saves. 1 goes through.
You got a 5 pin button.
I have no idea. But the 6s are passed anyway. 2 damage.
4. 2 damage.
He takes 1.
And then the bolty gun jobs. Sustained hits.
Yeah.
3s. No, it'd be 2s because you've got a jobby on you.
2 jobbies on me, mate, yeah.
So 4.
You jobbied on me!
-1, 2 damage.
So 4 damage go. He's got a 3-up save, so 6 damage goes in. I've lost 1 so far. I lose another 4. I think he's only got 5 wounds.
I think he's only got 4 wounds.
He might only have 5 wounds. He's only got 4 wounds. He's a dead man.
He's a dead man.
He's a dead man.
While he dies, thank you, Alex Rayner, for the 5 gifted memberships.
And your turn, Joe, I think.
Up to 79, chat.
You're gonna have to have a disciplinary because we're 21 short and I'm about to lose this game.
21 seconds to go. 21 memberships to go.
So you didn't get area denial?
No. But I do get no prisoners for 5.
You do. 5 secondaries for Jay.
5.
My turn.
Yarp.
Oh, did I have a CP, Brom?
You did have 1 CP.
Oh, good. Okay, so I would have spent a CP on what's it called? I forgot it.
I've spent it now.
Yes, on blood offering.
Okay.
Cool.
So you've spent that.
Bluden, what does it mean?
It means that when I get killed on an objective, I keep it.
Oh.
So we now go up to 1 CP each.
Yeah.
Or what do you hold?
Just the one in the middle that I just spurted my blood all over.
Just the 5.
5 victory points for me.
He was like,
Okay.
Spider-Man!
And then we go into my turn. I'm going to draw some secondary objectives.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
So the scene from No Way Home. So where else does it come out of?
So we're going to keep behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
I'm going to get rid of investigate signals and keep extend battle lines.
Yeah.
Yarp.
End of my turn. I'm going to discard extend battle lines, gain CP.
Yeah.
Where did I put investigate signals? Where did I just put that one? There.
It's not over yet. I've got a peanut stuck in my tooth.
And then start about round 5.
Can you roll?
3 6s.
That little bit of flock looks like a chicken leg.
So far tonight, I have not rolled 3 6s. Just pick up all the 6s. 1, 2, 3,
While he's picking
4,
6s.
5.
No, we're not coming there. Keep going. It's not the right colour to interrupt this moment.
3 6s. Are you ready?
Come on.
I mean, I got over 50. I'm happy. Ah! Ah!
CP reroll 1. Oh.
Wasn't enough.
Didn't work. That's game. So Joe's turn. He will hold the middle, the back, and the front. So he gets the maximum. He gets 7 plus 6. He gets to 15.
Yeah.
Nope, that's wrong.
13.
7 plus 6 is 13. He will successfully defend his stronghold.
Yeah.
You can storm hostile objective easily or area denial.
Storm hostile
So get rid of defense stronghold.
3.
Right. Move him into the wholly within 6 of the centre because I hold that objective now. That gets you 10 victory points in your secondary. Oof.
Completely.
Yeah.
So just the 10.
Because he stormed that hostile objective, he gets the 5. Because he's area denial, he gets the 5. In my turn now, I hold nothing, so I get nothing. That's my points done. My behind enemy lines was hoping on me getting Angron back, which never happened. And then we drew 2 more. Deploy teleport home and defend stronghold. Can't do it. Chuck one away from my free CP. Capture enemy outpost. Can't do it. There we go. All good.
You know, you think you have over 50. In battle round 3, did
Ah.
you score 2 5.1s or a 5 and a 10.1? Because I put down a 5 and a 10. I think you summarised it at the end,
What
didn't
do you mean 5 and a 10 point? When have you ever been able to score 10 points?
I don't know. So you've definitely 5 less. You're on 49.
Oh, he's a fucking dickhead, isn't he?
Surprise! There you go.
Oh, 81.
81. Good score, Jay.
Yeah. I'm actually quite impressed. Actually, I honestly thought turn 2 you were just going to flat table me.
It didn't go as well as I'd hoped.
Yeah.
There's certain things tonight that just didn't go as well as I'd hoped.
Yeah.
I don't, at the moment, with the way that the points are currently with World Eaters, I don't honestly know how to make a good World Eaters army at the moment, which is sad for me.
How many
Because
points is a rhino?
they're not the world's most expensive. Oh, fuck, I don't know. They're not the world's most expensive. I'm going to look at my phone. But you look at things like Exalted 8 Bound. So I feel like you need the Exalted 8 Bound at least 1 unit of because they've got the chain blades and they've got that standard 6-up Feel No Pain which boosts to a 5-up. The problem is, which I'll go into in just a moment, so Rhino's 85 points. The problem is 6 Exalted 8 Bound, how many points would you pay for 6? So you've seen how quickly they die. They die very quickly.
Yeah.
So they're toughness 6 with 3 wounds, and a 6-up Feel No Pain, a 5-up invulnerable save, a 3-up armour, some attacks, 4 or 5 attacks
It's
each.
actually pretty good stats.
It's not terrible stats.
A unit of 3 Thunderkin is 95 points. Mm-hmm. So they're the same toughness, less combat output, but similar
damage output
from the shooting.
Yeah.
So as you're a first combat, I'd probably say like 100 points, maybe 105
for 3.
Yeah.
So he's talking 210 for 6.
Yeah.
360 points for 6.
Fucking hell.
It's because they used to be good in the old one.
I think it's because they move so fast, maybe.
Yeah,
and you can scout them.
I still think 360 points is at least 60 points too much.
Yeah.
Would I be okay with paying 150 for 3, 50 points a model? Yeah, I'd be more okay with it.
I think if you ran max, if we had just max units of 6 and then just outflanked them.
So standard 8 bound are 155 points for 3. So they're 310 for standard 8 bound. But they don't have the feel no pain and they don't have access to the chain blades, the chain swords, the chain axes, the chain fists. That's the one I meant, the chain things. Angron, I feel like when he works, Angron's an auto take for me for World Eaters, honestly. And when he works, he's incredible. And if any of those points I roll 3 6s and bring him back, and you get an extra 400 points on the tabletop. This is the thing. So here's an interesting fact for World Eaters and how I feel about playing them at the moment. In a game where at one point I bring Angron back, I feel like I have a nice balanced game, and they end up being quite close. In a game where I don't bring Angron back ever, right? I feel like I get beaten pretty heavily, which means I think World Eaters as an army are overpointed by near 400 points.
Yeah.
But if you get Angron back more than once in a game,
there's turbo broken.
Turbo broken.
So I honestly, my honest opinion is Angron's rule for bringing him back as well should be once per battle. Is my honest opinion.
I think if it's once per battle, it's fine. If it's multiple times, I think he comes back with like D6 wounds or something.
Well, he used to come back with less wounds,
which
I felt like was more fair. But he used to come back bracketed. I feel like if Angron reborn in blood was once per battle, I feel like that's a reasonable rule.
Once per battle on 2 6s?
No.
I'd keep it 3 6s, honestly.
Yeah. He rolls it a lot.
Honestly,
like, I think this is the first game.
I suppose if you've got three 6s once per game and you have the enhancement that allows you to re-roll it. The thing is, but you need him to die early on.
If there's World Eaters players out there who have a much better way of running World Eaters as an army, send me the list and I'll stop him from playing fucking Votann and I'll get him to paint more World Eaters. Because I want to run World Eaters more often, and I want to run them in a way where I feel like I can compete. At the moment, the thing is as well, in seriousness, and this is a minor gripe, but anybody who plays a melee army is probably feeling this on the whole. Melee just doesn't hit as well as shooting. Votann are considered one of the worst armies in the game right now. Right, 35% win rate according to Stu Black's Meta Watch, and we know how great his stats are. But anyway, 35% win rate, so they're arguably bottom tier right now. And they still shot me off the table. You know? I just think it's interesting. Melee armies really seem to be stung quite hard at the moment on the whole. With the exception, perhaps, would you classify them probably Custodes? Maybe you classify them as a melee army?
I'd classify Custodes as a melee because their shooting output is vastly worse than their close combat output.
It's still not bad though.
It's still...
Yeah, but they have to kill things in combat as well. They really kill because they can't fall back and charge.
But Custodes really benefit from their immense level of CP management.
Yeah. And the thing is with the World Eaters is a lot of their stratagems rely on them being in the fight phase.
Yeah.
Which I'm all for. To be clear, I'm all for that, right? Because I'm like, cool, okay, that's where I want to be. But it means that defensively, I have to use one of my blood tie thingies, what do you call them, blood offerings, to put that Furno Pain on all the time. I have to, because otherwise I've got no chance of living.
Has the World Eaters Rhino gone up to transport capacity 12?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, mate. Why?
Do you think that Votann are so low on the list just because good players aren't playing them because there are better armies?
Partly.
It's not that they're actually unbalanced.
I mean, if you guys watch my stream from last night, you'll get my feelings on balance, and I feel like how they do Meta Watch and the balanced data slate is wrong. We'll see how they do this. We all know and think that in September a balance is coming, and they're going to make some changes. We'll see what it is. 12 models, by the way, but we'll see what they do. I actually think we need some pretty significant rules changes to the game in general.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I think with World Eaters, maybe Rhino Rush. Maybe like Rhino Rush, but with 3 Masters of Execution and Khan.
So the problem you have with that is that means relying on Berserkers, which are just toilet now.
Yeah, they're
just
so
way
shit. Overpointed. I think
They're berserkers used to be like, oh my god, berserkers are about to charge me. I'm in the shit. And now berserkers are like,
well, they struggled over 3 rounds of combat to kill 130 point
Sagittar. In the previous edition, that thing's gone.
They would have yeeted it across the table.
So I just feel like they don't have the bite that they need to have now, which is why you rely on a lot of your damage output coming from 8-bound, but then you don't get anywhere near as many units because they're so expensive. Yeah. The Demon Prince is an interesting choice. I actually think the Demon Prince on foot for World Eaters is a very compelling choice.
He's very good. I think you just got unlucky with your rolls.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but as a World Eaters Demon Prince, and he goes in there with 6 attacks, I don't know.
Yeah, it's because they really, really did over Malefic Talons. Because that was the way to go, wasn't it, before? Because you got like 9 attacks of those things. And they were really good.
I think he's massively buffed by the fact that he's such a fucking gorgeous model. Yeah. But I think the Foot Demon Prince with the 4-up Invuln bubble and the ability to do Dev Wounds on the charge. But here's the other thing. I don't have anywhere near as many ways with World Eaters to disengage and go back in. I just can't do it.
Because Blood Angels, everyone complains that Blood Angels are really crap at the moment. But Blood Angels have, if you run the Blood Angels detachment, have a lot of access to fall back and charge.
Well, so I got that third battle round, the fourth battle round for me, where I killed Ulthar and his boys in there, I got incredibly lucky. But I had 4 units tied up in combat, no ability to disengage and re-engage, no ability whatsoever. I couldn't do anything.
And my army, as a shooting army, has a 1 CB fallback shoot and charge.
Eldar have a 1 CP fallback shoot and charge.
Yeah. I almost feel like
I can't believe that you have that.
I feel like fallback shoot or charge for 1 CP should just be a universal.
Yeah.
I'm not against that.
Take it away from everyone that's got it.
Yeah, I'm not against that.
And make it into
that's not a bad
universal. And it's fallback, shoot, or charge kind of thing. Because there are
special units, like units or armies can have do both.
Yeah, because
why do you need to do both? Unless you're Eldar.
In my Flesh Terrors, a lieutenant in a unit gives them fallback and charge. So you got access to the stratagem, which gives you fallback and shoot, and then as a Space Marine player, you can I can actually do both now. But I have to take the character to do it. But there's a lot of armies that don't have access to any characters that allow them to do stuff. And World Eaters got a bit shit on in terms of the lack of character access they have now.
That being said, they were also down there with Votann in terms of win percentages. They weren't high. Yeah. So I would imagine we'll see. I honestly think on the whole with World Eaters, it's actually quite an easy fix. It's just points, Joe, honestly. If I can get more, I mean, you saw, right? Because I bought Angron, and I know it's partly because I bought Angron, and people go, stop taking Angron, but I love him. He's fucking such a cool model. But without Angron, how much more do I get? One more unit of 6 exalted 8-bound. It's not a lot.
The thing is, though, I know
which can't come back.
We used to say a lot about stop running special characters, but then you got to think there's some armies that you play that army because you like the special character. So if you're World Eaters, you're gonna run Khan or you're gonna run Angron. If you like Death Guard, you're gonna run Typhus
or Mortarion.
Mortarion. If you're doing Thousand Suns, you're gonna take Thousand Suns. So a lot of armies, people take them because of the special character access they have access to.
So okay, partly yes, so I do agree with you, but I like World Eaters. I liked World Eaters, and my old Chaos Space Marine army was always ran as World Eaters because I like the World Eaters narrative. Right? I love the concept. The Butcher's Nails, the rampaging lunacy, the losing yourself to utter bloodlust. I love that concept of World Eaters. And the idea being with World Eaters, obviously, as a Chaos Space Marine force blessed by Khorne, is when they get to you, they're absolutely terrifying. Yeah. So for me, the way that they should work, honestly, is you've got a unit, a brick of guardsmen or warriors, or whatever, sat there, and there's berserkers rampaging across the battlefield to get to you. Yeah. You should want to kill as many as you possibly can because you know that if 2 hit you, 3 hit you, they're going to wipe you out. Yeah. Right? But that's not the case at the moment.
Oh no, I'm like have 130 point transport.
So I get 10 berserkers out. You're like, cool, I don't fucking care. I'm going to kill the 8-bound because they're the ones that worry me because they're not that frightening. And one of the biggest issues they had, and I actually For some armies, not all armies, but for some armies, I thought they need to reverse their decision slightly. So I'd say that one of the biggest things they need to do to fix World Eaters is points, and I agree that is actually what needs to happen. But one of the things that they got wrong, I think, with World Eaters is the AP of their melee weapons.
AP's
When
been a bit of a
when
weird
a
one.
superhuman berserker with a whirling chain axe comes in on a Votann warrior, and it's just -1,
Yeah.
5-up save. I got a 1 in 3 chance of saving. Now that thing should have its fucking head hacked
Well,
off.
they said they wanted to do
Make it less killy.
make it less killy.
But they did, but only in melee.
Because all of the custo stuff
-2, -3.
is -2, but
Although
you're
the axe is a
basically ignoring
-1,
that.
but they're flat 3 damage. So anything it does go through really hurts.
That
It's not going through though, because your armor's fine.
That being said, there is an argument to say that if they adjust the points of things like Berserkers and 8-bound, I can take 1.5 times the models I'm taking now, and I just roll buckets of dice, you're probably still going to die. But for me, cool. I mean, it means my army can work now, and it means my army has playability, and it means I've probably got a chance of holding my own. But what it doesn't do for me is it doesn't satisfy my need for the narrative to be correct.
Yeah.
Because the way that I kill 10 Hearthkin warriors with Berserkers isn't by hitting them with 30 Berserkers. It's by 2 of them going, you're all fucking dead.
Well, yeah, I think like
Because the nails are
you
singing.
absolutely annihilate Hearthkin warriors.
Yeah, maybe that's a
and-
bad example, but
like, yeah, but versus other Space Marines, they're a bit poo.
yeah.
So we have had 2 super chats. One that I was going to interrupt, but it wasn't the right colour, so I'm going to come back to it in a minute. Alex Rayner, thank you for the yellow super chat. What would interest me with the MetaWatch stats would be what are the base sizes, which I thought was a weird one, but how many people played and then what was their win rate. So I think it's actually what's the basis for the stats.
Which we don't actually really know. GW have said in the past on MetaWatch videos, etc., that they don't like to leave any events out. And if events make massive changes to their rules and house rule things, then they may leave them out, stroke add a kind of a caveat about the data being skewed slightly, but they don't like to leave anything out. So if it's a tournament that's registered on ITC, they'll include the data, which
But they don't share necessarily.
is
all of
reasonable.
it,
But
do
the
they?
thing is, anyone who's ever worked in data, the way that 40k is, with 19 plus factions, and the way that the player base works currently, the data just kind of doesn't really work, because you get massive skews down the one end where you've got your Manis and your Art of Wars and people like that, and you've got massive skews on the other end where you've got your Broms and people like that. Right. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
But in seriousness, you've got these massive skews, and 40k doesn't have a seeding system for players, and I don't think we should, because it's not a competitive sport. It's a tabletop hobby, and that's why I don't give a fuck about the Goldilocks zone. I just don't want to be tabled in 2 turns. I actually had fun tonight. I've been tabled. Joe's beat me quite significantly points-wise. Brom robbed 5 points away from me at the end of the game.
Yeah.
I was enjoying all. I wasn't at any point. I wasn't sitting going, "This is fucking shit."
Yeah.
I was having fun. I was enjoying myself.
Yeah.
I've genuinely enjoyed myself.
But yeah,
And I would have enjoyed myself slightly more if Joe would have got 81 points and I'd have got 78 points, right? That's a much more, oh my God, I nearly won kind of experience. But at no point until I got to the point where I was locked up before did I think that this game's unwinnable for me.
Yeah.
Even when we deployed, it wasn't like this is unwinnable. I was like, okay, I could win this. I could win this game. And that's the only balance we need in 40k.
yeah.
Walk up to the table and go, I can win this game. Not, I'm going to win this game, or I've got an exactly 50-50 chance. Just, I can win this. I can do this.
I can pull it
That's all we need.
out of the bag.
It's the only balance we need, in my opinion. So I get what he's saying. I would like to know more about how they pull their data, but if I'm honest with you, I think the actual answer is everything just goes into a pot.
He has like, chatted in chat to say he is a data jockey by day, so that's why he's going to really. And I'm the same.
I'd be
I
very
could love
interested,
it.
Alan, but honestly, I think they just go everything in a pot. How many did they win? How many did they lose? There you go. There's your answer. I don't think they take into consideration variables. I don't think they take into consideration the curves and chop off the anomalies. I don't think so. Data science in general, will take anomalies and go fuck them off because they're anomalies. And here's our data pool. I don't think they do that. I think they chuck everything in, and that's what gives you the result.
Yeah. Again, as I said, Morley Hammer, thank you for the super chat, but it's still not the right colour for me to get to. So coming back to Bubba, thank you.
What are you talking about?
He's just, I'm doing the tier system thing. The Bubba 1, thank you very much for the super chat. Joe, how many points roughly of Votann have you got left on the board?
Lots.
So while he's reading, working that out, Morty Hammer's super chat was a misspelling of Votann. He went with Votann.
Still
That's
works.
all it was.
It's a Scandinavian
I've got,
version.
Is it Scandinavian
so you've
version of Jotan?
I think it's easier to count what you've killed, isn't it?
Fuck you, Joe.
So 70.
He's big dick now, isn't he?
Yeah. Thank you very much. For doing
180.
What's memberships, Brom?
Not 100.
I'm aware.
21 short.
21 members to go. We've got 21 members to go.
Yeah.
What's the rest of it, Joe?
We're on 79% of the 100% requested.
That's all
and
right.
required.
You people are incredible.
You
Thank
are
you.
legends.
You've killed around 600 points.
That's pathetic.
Maybe 7.
But
Closer to 7.
they have managed to make a few more accounts so that we can get a few more likes. So we're on 281 likes.
281.
281 likes.
I'm really enjoying the
absolute legends.
Votann now.
I hadn't noticed.
No.
I really like them. I think the only thing that lets them down.
Do you notice he's wearing a blue t-shirt as well?
Yeah, I did match it. I was like, I'm wearing.
Look how proud he is!
So I didn't have a matching blue one. What I wanted is a blue one with the Joe
With
tan,
Joe's face on it.
Joe
Yeah.
tan on
And
it.
then little yellow shoulders.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, that's a good idea. The thing that lets the Votann down is the range of their gun.
It doesn't let you down, you just tabled him.
And all, yeah.
So
But the thing is,
Your
though,
argument
first
is
isn't. But that's because he has to come to me.
So
the range-
so does everyone.
Same
to
game.
score the objective.
So same game. I'm playing guard
Elder.
with basilisks. I just go. That's me holding a midget at arm's length. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
It is, but you're not scoring objectives at that point, are you?
We don't need to score objectives if he's all dead,
Yeah, but you still
as he's
gotta
just
kill him.
proven.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically, I
exactly.
went first. I went first, moved into the middle. You came at me, killed some stuff, but then I could shoot at you. Whereas if I go first versus guard, well, I can't shoot anything because it's in his deployment zone, and then he doesn't move towards me, so I've got to spend another turn of moving towards him.
So let's be clear. There was a point in the game where Joe said, "I think he's going to table me now," because he thought he was going to get tabled.
Oh, yeah, and I thought at the early part.
And I did make a couple of choices which stopped me from scoring 5 to 10 points,
Yeah.
where I stepped off on an objective because it was cool to go and kill the thing instead.
What it was the Demon Prince.
It was
but-
mostly the middle.
If the Demon Prince had killed that
Sacked.
unit, which I thought he was going to, I was like, I can't.
But that's 5 to 10 point swing at that point here.
Yeah.
That doesn't change the result ultimately,
Yeah.
right?
I think I love Thunderkin. Thunderkin are obviously my favourite unit, but 18-inch range is not great. And the only vehicle they can get into is nearly 300 points.
It's 11 seconds to go. Thank you, Sam Deacon, for the
11 members to
5
go. 11 members to
Thank
go.
you, Jacob Ward. Thank you, Jacob Ward, for the 5 memberships. You, Jacob and Sam, thank you very much for bopping it up to 89. You little legend.
I'd like to be able to put 3
Thank you.
Thunderkin in a Sagittarius.
And thank you, Stu Will, for the 1.
That's 90.
No,
What's
it's 80. That is the 89. It came through late.
Oh, fucking Brom reporting badly.
No,
What's the
no, it
Sagittarius
is 90.
capacity?
Where's the
6.
other one come from?
So it doesn't seem unreasonable, does it?
Yeah, to put 3 of those in.
It's like I don't think I can put.
It is the 90.
I know.
10 seconds to go.
And
See, same as rhinos. It has a transport capacity of 12 wide as infantry models. It cannot transport 8 bound or terminators.
yeah, but they're massive, aren't they?
They are.
Isn't 8 bound really that much bigger compared to a berserker than a Thunderkin is compared to a Hearthkin warrior?
Probably not, no.
Yeah, but they're midgets. Squats.
I think
as they are
it would be
formerly
alright.
referenced.
Oh, it would be okay.
It would be fine if these were cheaper.
I would be okay if I
They
could still
need
have
to be
fucking Dreadclaw drop pods.
That would be, yeah.
And then he bought 3 of them.
You're lucky you did.
I'm fucking glad I didn't. I actually treated myself, Joe.
The Hecatrix land potato, 245 points.
When we got accepted on the studio on Tuesday,
Yeah.
and this is the 4th or 5th studio chat that I tried to get my hands on, and most people go, "What do you want to use this space for?" I'm like, "I want to build a YouTube studio." And they're like, "What?" And I tell them I'm very honest about what we do, and I show them what we do, and then they can we see your business's finances? I'm like, yeah, and they go, "No thanks." I'm like, "Oh, cool, okay." So when the 5th one finally went, I like it. Let's do it. Let's go for it. I celebrated. I bought myself a little treat to bring to the tabletop in the future.
Did you?
Big dildo.
It kind of,
On top of a monolith.
Is it giant? Just another Wraith Knight?
kind of.
Is it a bigger Wraith Knight? It is a bigger Wraith Knight, isn't it?
It's a Wraith Knight on the juice.
It's on Monster, isn't it? It's a Reaver. No, they're Revenant.
It has yes. It has
isn't
sonic lances, Jay.
Yeah.
Just
Sonic lances.
Before we go any further, Mordy Hammer is the right colour now. Boom! 10 dropped now for the memberships. We are at 100%.
100%.
You absolute legends.
There's too many times we've done that at the exact same time tonight, by the way.
I need to take this home, actually.
So that's a really cool present for finally getting across the finish line.
I wrote an Eldar list for there's a tournament we're going to in Hellstorm. I'm worried that they're going to nerf the points on this so hard I'm going to have to make changes. But I wrote an Eldar list to try and get built and painted, and I don't do build and painting armies, problem as you know.
No.
So my list has
Unless there's a tournament.
a Warlock,
Okay.
a Spirit Seer,
Cool.
10 Wraith Guard,
Cool.
1 Wraith Knight, 1 Revenant Titan.
That's quite a lot.
That's it.
Including a Revenant Titan.
That's it.
That is
Good,
pretty.
isn't it?
So and I wrote this because I celebrated the studio with the Revenant Titan purchase. They're actually quite cheap comparatively. Do you know how much it costs to buy a Warhound Titan, which is 1,100 points?
Probably
300 quid?
Yeah,
It's about £525.
that's a lot more than I thought it was going to be.
£525 to buy a Warhound Titan. Do you know how much it costs to buy a Revenant Titan, who's also 1,100 points and probably has better rules?
£200.
£265.
Like the price that I
Half
would have
price.
expected the Warhammer.
It's half the resin, isn't it, I suppose?
And because of the whole Overwatch scenario we've got going on right now, I decided I wanted to bring 2 Sonic Lances, Brom.
What
Yes.
do they do?
They're 18-inch range each.
Yep.
Yeah.
Each one is D6+6 Torrent. At strength 8, -3, 2 damage. Anti-monster 4+, anti-vehicle 4+, and assault.
Jesus.
I bought myself a Revenant Titan, Joe, because it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun for me.
Oh,
I'm having fun. I'm the only one here, but it's great because I'm having fun.
But I'm actually thinking, I want to know if chat wants to see this. I'm actually thinking about trying to kind of vlog-ish the journey of building and then painting a Revenant Titan. That could be a cool video.
they definitely would like that because
Yeah.
they've also asked for a vlog of moving the studio and moving in and all of that.
Oh,
vlogging.
100%.
Yeah,
And
I
it
did
won't,
say that was
I
coming.
think, and I hate it, I think I'll do it on this,
Yeah.
because I'll just be able to keep grabbing it, filming a bit, grabbing it, filming a bit, grabbing it, filming a bit. If I try and do it with a camera, it'll become too much of a stress and pressure to get a camera set up every time. So I'll probably do it on this, but I fully intend, at the point in which we get the keys, to start vlogging it with the phone and showing people the whole process. This thing does time-lapse, this is an iPhone 14, it does time-lapse and all kinds of shit. So I fully intend to do that for you people. And there'll be times where I can just hand Joe the phone as well and be like, you film, and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
He,
Yes.
Ben in chat says that his Revenant Titan's called Steve.
Is it?
Yep. It doesn't seem very Eldar-y, Steve.
Mine can have a normal name because it wasn't donated by someone else.
Yeah.
I bought it with my own business money, so it's VAT deductible.
My cat's called Steve.
Is it?
We have had a couple of super chats in amongst the memberships, but they weren't as important as the membership, so I didn't read them. So I'll come back to them
So
now.
you need to read them.
Right,
otherwise
Brom,
you-
I'm
yeah,
going to be
yeah,
honest.
You
I'm
can't
gonna
ignore
I'm
them.
going to be honest with you, Brom. If you spend the whole game insulting everybody that super chats, what probably happens next time is people just don't super chat.
And if you keep ignoring them,
I don't ignore
they
them.
stop.
Actually,
Which means we don't get any money, Brom.
you know what I do? I actually read them pretty quickly.
Yeah, but you need to read them out.
I also have,
There's no point you just reading them.
Just in his head.
I read
He just
them
reads it
quite
and he goes,
quickly.
that's good.
Most of them go through. I pick one or two occasionally where I might pick on them, and then you lot, like you two, just don't shut up occasionally, so I can't interrupt that.
Wow.
Sounds like bullshit to me.
Just so interrupting you for the gingerest of the Ginger Steves.
Love you, Steve.
Yeah. See, why would I interrupt you for them? No, I do. So, Steve, love you. So what's the problem with the game? The armies or the combat versus shooting? Because I know what I think is breaking the game. Combat is only for monsters now.
I think there's a few things. There's a couple of things I would like to see addressed going forwards, which is game generic rules.
Yeah.
Namely, devastating wounds is a problem. I don't think anyone can agree or disagree. Sorry, that devastating wounds is a problem at the moment.
It's a problem on an army that can pick when it has sixes.
So yeah, well, I mean, it's a massive problem with that army. But one of the selling points of 10th edition was vehicles are here to fight vehicles, or tanks to fight tanks, and infantry to fight infantry, and it's like proper combat, right? You don't have infantry fighting tanks and tanks fighting infantry because it doesn't really kind of make sense. So that's the kind of mini game we're building. until you introduce devastating wounds. So Wraith Knight, it's Wraith Cannon, D3 shot, strength 20, AP -4, 2d6 damage, devastating wounds. Cool. So you pick a 6 on one of those, it does 2d6 mortal wounds. That means that weapon suddenly becomes not just an anti-vehicle, anti-monster, anti-titan hunter, it's an anti-everything. Because what the mortal wounds do, they spill over. So then if you get 2 6s to wound, you do 4d6 mortal wounds. It's suddenly effective against any fucking unit in the game. So any unit in the game that works against.
Instead of devastating wounds for that, do you think it would have been like if firing at infantry is blast?
No, I would. No. So there's a couple of things we've had this conversation on stream before. There's a few things I would do. Devastating wounds. I don't like mortal wounds. I personally don't like mortal wounds. I've never really liked mortal wounds. I liked it when they first brought it in as a psychic thing, smite.
Yeah.
And it was the only way you could get mortals was through things like smite. I was like, I'm cool with that. I don't like mortals, and I don't like the fact that it just spills over. I'm not a fan of that. And I actually think that's part of the problem because, like I said, these weapons become effective against everything. So maybe the mortals don't spill over, but they're still mortals. I don't know. But Dev Wiz is an issue. That's the first problem.
Before you go into the second one, I am meant to read out super chats, and I have been asked to do that with a super chat of the yellow variety from Sir Galahad Grail Hunter.
You've got the name right then, haven't you?
Yeah, no. This is just to make Brom do his job. I've still got one that I've got to go back to when we get to it. So.
Second biggest problem in the game, and this is also linked to. A lot of this is very obviously proven by Eldar. Yeah. So Eldar exaggerate these issues and really prove the problem. Yeah. First one, devastating wounds. Second one, Overwatch. Overwatch is a massive problem. Yeah. I would reduce it to 12 inches and I'd make it visible units only. That's how I would change Overwatch.
Yeah.
Reduce to 12, 18 is too far. No, 24 inches is too far. Reduce it to 12, visible units only. Overwatch is a problem. Third one, towering. Towering's a mess. Knights can always see you. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Unless you play a narrative hammer.
And then the fourth one for me is just the impact that melee armies have when they finally hit. You could probably give a pip of AP to most melee weapons and not wildly change the game in favour of melee. Just make it almost as effective as shooting.
Yeah.
That's my 4 issues, Steve, to be honest.
Overwatch.
An axe with -2.
I'd be quite happy if Overwatch went back to just the old Overwatch rules. You can only shoot a watch charging you.
I kind of like what they were trying to do with it.
Yeah.
But I think it
almost
makes
think
you a little bit more cagey moving.
Well, the old school rules of Overwatch back in the day, or like Space Hulk is, you don't get to shoot in the shooting phase. You either put yourself in Overwatch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's there, so for instance, the Valiant.
Like on boarding actions.
Yeah. So the Valiant goes, I'm not shooting this phase, but
I know that you're coming.
I know you're coming towards me, so I'm going to set myself into Overwatch. I can't do any actions.
Yeah, no, I like it.
I'm preparing myself.
But narratively, I really like it. Genuinely, I think it's a better move. I think we're now in a place where they won't go down there because it's too much of a change from what we currently have.
Because that kind of becomes like, I play a lot of bolt actions. So what you do is you get support weapon teams with like heavy machine guns, and you put them on a flank, and you go, this corridor here, I'm setting myself in Overwatch to look down here, because then what you can use is to tactically shut down parts of the table.
Yep.
But you're not constantly always firing all the time.
I'm 100% on board with you. Yeah. I absolutely, that's where I would have gone. Yeah. Right, but they won't change it that drastically. So as we've always said, Eldar exaggerate the problem and prove the point that I'm making. So we'll make that point now. D cannon, Farseer, not unseen in 40k, very common at the moment. Sagittar. So here's the problem, right? A D cannon's got 24 inches of range. Okay, so 12 inches brings me to here. So if I could only shoot 12 inches, then you could park here and nothing could happen.
Yeah.
If I'm still confined 24 inches, but at least I can't shoot at things that I can't see, again, you can move there, nothing happens.
Yeah.
And as it stands, with that D cannon, you can move there, and because I can fire 24 inches and I can fire if I can't see you, I can now Overwatch you with a D cannon, where I can use 6s to auto hit you in Overwatch, and then I'm hitting you at strength 16, AP -4, D6 plus 2 damage with devastating wounds. This is what I'm saying. Maybe you don't need both. Maybe you don't need to reduce it to 12 and stop it from being indirect. Maybe you need one or the other. Yeah. I don't know. But I think having the combination of 24 inches and you can shoot out of line of sight. Fucking basilisks in Overwatch, for fuck's sake. When in the world have you ever known artillery units in an army Overwatch people?
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking happen. They're just there as flattened grid squares. That's what they do. Yeah. I think Overwatch is one of the biggest problems with the game at the moment, and it massively, massively, massively impacts the way. I think they probably underestimate how much it impacts the way the game's played.
Like
is it that, or is it just the fact that, like with Eldar, you can actually fire things that aren't auto-hitting out of line of sight, or is the flamer there where it auto-hits?
I don't go for a Wii.
It's only auto-hitting, isn't it?
Here's the other problem, though, Brom, right?
Yeah.
So if you... Right, I've most battlefields nowadays in 10th edition competitive, for example, won't have this kind of piece of terrain in the centre of the board. They just won't. They'll have ruins dotted around, near objectives, etc. They'll create firing lanes, but also have line of sight pieces, blocking pieces of terrain. Mr. the Valiant has an 18-inch auto-hitting 3d6 flamer, right? Which means anything infantry or kind of toughness 4 to 5, 2 wound models, which is most of what's infantry in the game, is terrified of him. Why? Because if we go to top down, he has an 18-inch flamer, right? So he can overwatch for anything within 24 inches. So you put Mr. the Valiant in the middle of the board, and as you can see, basically, he can overwatch the whole fucking table, right? Because it's 24 inches from his base. Okay? So he can basically overwatch the whole table. Now, he can't, because his flamer is only 18 inches. But when you consider that 18 inches is only 6 away from 24, basically, he can overwatch with his flamer the whole table. Mm-hmm. This is why I think the 24 inches is a big problem. Because that basically means that you park that fucker in the middle of the tabletop, and people are terrified to go near you. You've created a null zone of the whole fucking board. One model shouldn't be able to do that. I don't care if he's 500-600 points. Shouldn't be able to do that. Yep. It's madness. So Overwatch for me, people go, is Overwatch that much of a problem? I think it is. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it is a massive problem. And when you combine that also with other things like, I can do a stratagem for 0 CP. So I'm going to Overwatch you and then I'm going to Overwatch you again.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I mean, I think it is. But on the whole, I really want to stress to people that on the whole, I still genuinely believe that in the coming years of 40k, we're going to have so much fun with 10th edition. Yeah. And I talk to GW. I don't think for 1 minute that they're unaware of the issues that people have right now with 10th edition. I'm very, 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 very curious to see how they fix the current problems, or how much they accept the fact that they're problems and they're prepared to try and fix them, or whether they do, we can just fix it with points, despite the fact that we've changed the points from points to basically power level times 10.
That would be so funny if they do that. So while Joe is off enjoying himself in his normal way, thank you, Sheep Avenger. Any plans to bring back Khorne Demons? I want to see how Scarbrand does in 10th.
Yeah, I actually was thinking about bringing Khorne Demons this evening. I ended up on 3 meetings this afternoon and writing a ton of emails. I was going to look at the rules. I then pulled up the rules and looked at them and started to get my head around Shadow of Chaos. Decided not to do it and go World Eaters instead. Yes, I will bring Khorne Demons at some point in the near future. I need to also check that we've got enough points to run them as a complete army, but I think that could be cool. The other thing I do need to do, because I think it's an auto-take for any Demon Force, is finish painting Be'lakor. And he's about 40 to 50% painted. He's in my office, Brom.
Okay. I was looking around for him, he's not here.
He's in my office because he's been painted. I've actually got paint on him.
Holy shit.
Yeah. In fact, I could probably paint his blade and his base and he'd probably be okay for camera.
Well, he's a big black model, isn't he? Like once he's on the table, you won't be able to see the little details.
Is that what you say when you...
That's the level of quality you get if you get a commission from Votann.
So thank you, a resident rum drinker, for the super chat. Towering should work both ways, so everyone can see them and give +1 to hit when shooting at them.
I think towering needs a fix of some sort. There's a load of suggestions out there, including ones like that, which I think are good suggestions.
Well, the old super heavy rules were units that were shooting at it could target it regardless to where it was, but all other units got obscuring against it. So then that never got the benefit of obscuring.
Yeah, which I think is bad as well. That's like the reverse Uno. It's not.
Stop
like,
picking on my knights.
Hey, my knight can stand here. I can't shoot anything, but you can all shoot me. Is a bit shit.
And then thank you, Benjamin Dustin. Overwatch as a keyword. Only
like Overwatch
those
units
that can do it can do it.
I don't know. I think my personal opinion, if you reduced it to 12 inches and removed no line of sight, you've really fixed it. But I actually think you could do one or the other and have a lot better success. As we just showcased with that, if we take another 6 inches off of the range of his flamer because he can only do it within 12, it's a much smaller bubble at that point that he's stopping.
He's still putting a 24-inch.
It's still a big bubble. It's still good. It's still really,
Yeah.
really good, right?
Yeah.
100%. It's still really, really good. It's just nowhere near as good.
Yeah.
You know, but I genuinely like what they were trying to do with Overwatch. I think they should have done what Joe said, if I'm honest. Put a unit into Overwatch.
Yeah.
Like I would have. Okay, I go as far as to say I wouldn't. If I was designing 10th right now and we didn't have the rules out, I would go so hard into what Joe said that I wouldn't even make it a stratagem. It'd just be a thing that you can do in the movement phase.
Yeah,
you can put your unit into Overwatch.
Yeah, like boarding actions.
Like
it
boarding
would be
actions.
boarding action. I actually thought they'd go that way when boarding actions was coming out.
Yeah, because there's other things as well that they did in boarding actions, which I was really hoping were going to make their way into 10th edition. You can't charge unless you can see the unit you're targeting.
Yeah.
Like I really liked that. Like if you're hidden around the corner, if I'm hidden around the corner from you here with my little Sagittar and you can't see me, guess what? You can't charge me because you don't know I'm fucking there.
Yeah.
You can't see me. I
You're not
kind of
going
like
to
that.
run blindly around a corner.
Wow.
I mean, I might.
Listen to a lot of the Black Library books and like the custodians.
They
know
just
you're
smash
there.
through the wall, don't they?
They know you're there. The world is can smell you. They're coming for you.
They can smell Joe.
Yeah, I'm
So we are
powerful right now.
10 past the time that we normally finish.
Yeah, despite the fact that when we actually finished it was 40 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. And we have been through all of the super chats.
You
And
guys
we
are
hit
incredible.
The screen, the 100%.
Do we stay exactly on the 100% mark?
We did. Just to keep it level.
Oh, okay. Good. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for supporting the stream tonight. If you did get gifted a membership and you are still watching, 1, thanks for hanging out with us. 2, make sure you get yourself in Discord, ! Discord in the chat, or there's links at other places. You can find them normally in your perks area of Discord, of YouTube to find out how to get into the Great Hall server. Please make sure you link your Discord account and your YouTube account together in Discord. That way it unlocks all of the extra areas. And if you upgrade to something like a Jarl tier, you'll get access to, for example, the giveaway area. The giveaway draw is tomorrow night, I think, during 40k After Dark. So if you're thinking about it, tomorrow you can upgrade for £4. It's payday for most people tomorrow. Upgrade for £4. Click on the giveaway. As soon as you're a Jarl tier, that area opens up. It's free to enter. You don't have to pay anything else. You just click, you're in. And then if it draws you during 40k After Dark, you let me know what combat patrol box you want. I get it sent to you. That's how that works. Okay. That's that, I think. So if you've super chat tonight, again, thank you. Like I said, 10% of that will go to Models for Heroes. You guys are amazing. You're awesome. You've been awesome this week. You're awesome.
I tried.
With Votann. Brom, thank you so much for fumbling through there in your salmon pink top. Did we do a poll on what colour pink it was?
No, we didn't because I don't care.
That is.
Was it
the
Mini
wrong
Pizzas
choice.
that won the poll?
It was.
Yeah.
50%.
50% strong.
50% strong, and bottom was Colin. But
What?
I feel the Americans don't understand Colin.
They don't want Colin in their mouth.
No.
How?
Poor old Colin.
Poor Colin.
Poor Colin.
You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye, have a wonderful time.